This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
No way.
From the Cenci 1.5K King Studios of Arizona, UFC Dana White's Contender Series, Bo Nickal versus Donovan Beard, the final Contender Series of 2022. Let's react with the MMA-Holes! That's right. That's right. Bo Nickal.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Does Bo Nickal get a contract tonight? His second attempt at a UFC contract going down, Contender Series. Or will Donovan Beard be the spoiler in tonight's events? Very exciting stuff. Over here, got shit playing in the back. Wow, that's an ad? Wow. They actually put an ad on our channel? Make sure you sit through the ads. Anyway, yeah, so the last Contender Series of the year, 2022. And I noticed, once again, there was someone else on this card that we're familiar with. A gentleman named Ashiek Ajim, who it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild seeing him fight for a contract. He's 6-1-0, a CES champion, 3 fights in a row win. A tough fight for him as he's fighting a 9-0 undefeated Brazilian Mateus Mendonça. But that's happening the first fight of the card. And yeah, Ashiek Ajim, a guy we're familiar with. We did a stream, what, 3-4 years ago? Telephone. Triton Fights weigh-ins. Ashiek jumped on there. We did commentary for Ashiek's fights. So it's actually kind of cool to see Ashiek get a shot at a contract. He is a pretty big underdog in this situation, but here's his resume. And his loss was to Chris Mutino on the Gotti Ali fight card. That was the same card where Gotti took his first blemish against a friend of the show, Nicholas Ali. So that happened. But yeah, other than that, other than Mutino blemish, he's been undefeated. He was a good prospect coming out of Long Island. So interesting to see what this kid's going to show at the Contender Series. So looking forward to that. I had no idea he was fighting on this guy. I had no clue. No clue. Just saw it recently. I was like, oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Ashiek Ajim. So the good. I'll be rooting for him. Underdog. Probably not going to win, but listen. We're rooting for him. So we'll see if he gets the contract. Sam Patterson. Sam Patterson with no eyebrows is fighting on this card. Don't know who that is. But he's a moderate favorite. Coming out of Brave. 9-1-0 versus 7-1-0. Well, we got Linares versus Jenkins. You got, there's actually another guy. Is this the guy? Who is, or maybe it's this guy, Jack Jenkins. There's one of these guys is like a crazy grappler. I can't remember. Let me know in the chat if you know which guy it is. But then again, we got Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal, 2-0. Speaking of grappling, my man is a wrestler, limited MMA experience, but he has very high hopes and high expectations. He says he'll fight again before the year is up in the octagon. And this guy, Donovan Beard, has been doing some interviews around the smaller channels out there, and he has been very confident and saying how the UFC was basically saying he's a stepping stone, and he doesn't think he's going to be the stepping stone. He's a plus 1,200, Donovan Beard. But I was looking at his resume, and not bad stuff. He's got a submission over here. You know, he's got 2 submissions, actually. Let's see the whole 7 wins. Got some knockouts, submissions. So, I mean, this guy's no stranger to the ground. So this might be a decent fight. 6'2", Donovan Beard. And what I like about this guy is every time you see him, he's smiling. Always happy. Always happy. So it should be interesting. Could you imagine if Donovan Beard shocks the world and takes out Bo Nickal? As he is a massive, massive underdog. I mean, with 7-1-0 record, all finishes pretty much, right? I think all of his wins are finishes. Let me just double check. Okay, no. So the first 2 fights were decisions, and then everything since then has been finishes, except for his decision loss against Raheem Forrest. Let's see, Raheem Forrest. So this guy's 5-0. So the guy he lost to by decision is an undefeated fighter. So this should be a good scrap. It should be good. I mean, I think they're giving Bo a little bit more of a test than last time, I guess. He ragdolled his last opponent, so let's see if it goes down again tonight. Does Bo get the contract? That is the storyline for tonight's Contender Series Fight Buddies. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hopefully you're wonderful, wonderful. Let's see what's going on in that chat room over there. Highlight reel, beardless. Beard, huh? Oh, wait, we got to put the chat in here. Hold on a second. Let me put you guys in the box here. And not the box, in the bubble. The chat bubble. Bink! There we go. Hi, my friend. It's Mikey Mike. Hi, Mikey Mike. How you doing? If Bo doesn't wind up with a contract, that would be the story of the whole series. Yeah, he's fighting a tough dude. He is. They're not giving him layups. Like, this guy looks like he's legitimately tough, and he's very confident, Donovan Beard. He doesn't think he's going to get run over. Let's see. Proper test. Sanosi. Hello. I was being a smartass with a bunch of emojis over there. Little fantastic emojis. The next Tuesday stream will be 11 a.m. Eastern, silly. I guess these are morning jokes. Yeah, I think we've ruffled some feathers having that that morning show. Well, I mean, listen. You can't make everyone happy, right? So disappointed about my Giants. Oh, my God, Parham. Tell me about it. The good news is when I watched the game, I didn't think the Giants were going to win from the very beginning. So I went in with low expectations. Poles tried to hit me over the head with a wager, and I knew the Giants were going to lose. You know, they're not a very good team this year. But they started off the season 2-0, so that's exciting. And they actually played a very close game against Cowboys. So I you know what? Not too upset. Listen, there's some work to be done. Our receiver got injured. They're not gonna, they're rebuilding. Mondays are finished forever. Time to start drinking again. Everyone just becomes a raging alcoholic. Go Birds. Just lost to, hold on, Cooper Fing Rush. You just lost to Cooper. Yeah, that kid's not bad. I tell you what, he's not. He's not terrible. He's actually not. He's not terrible. I mean, Dak Prescott's a better quarterback, but you're a Jets fan. Who are you talking to? They're not giving that guy any layups, but O'Malley gets 3 years of fighting cans. Yeah, it's weird. Bo Nickal. Here's the thing. Bo Nickal, the chip on this guy's shoulder and the stuff that he's been saying, I think the UFC is really trying to humble this guy before they bring him in. I think they know he's UFC material, but they want to humble him before he comes in there. They're not giving him any easy passes. And look at the 17-year-old. The 17-year-old, one fight, it went to a decision, and he gets a contract. Bo, not so much. It's because of his ego. That's what I think. And also, I think they wanted some extra views for tonight's Contender Series as well. Speaking of the Contender Series, let's roll over to the Contender Series on ESPN Plus. We have a link pinned in the live chat, and almost forgot to switch over. Let's get this reaction going here. Dana White's Contender Series. Raul Rosas Jr., my new favorite fight. I tell you what, he's very likable. Definitely very likable. That kid exploded on social media. Contender Series. Why did I say week 9? That's wrong. That's wrong. It's week 10. Wrong. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Is that an old one? That's a rerun. Why do they have reruns over here? Hold on. Week 10 is what we're on. Contender Series. So yeah, use our link, ESPN Plus. It's pinned in the live chat and the description below. What is going on? I just want to go back. Let me go back. Come on, ESPN. Oh, here we go. Week 10 live Contender Series. Okay. It's so glitchy, man, on the computer. I don't know why. Like, I have the computer beamed to my TV screen, and it's just, like, so glitchy. All right, here we go. Gianni. Hey, it's a Gianni. How many bets am I going to lose tonight? All right, so like I said, I'm very excited about this fight. Ashiek Ajim is a guy we're familiar with. A guy on the regional scene that we've actually covered in cold fights, too. Undefeated Bills. Where? My season's not undefeated. I mean, you got a solid team. The Dolphins are fucking legit, too. That was a great game. Great game. That was a game that was fun to watch as a spectator and not have any horse in the race because they were both very. I mean, the Bills and Dolphins. It's so weird that the Bills and Dolphins have good teams. Like it's bizarre. It's bizarre to watch, but the Bills are still solid. Who's my pick? Listen, I think Mateus is gonna get the job done, but I'm rooting hard for Ashiek Ajim, man. Like I said, we're a little biased here. We've covered this kid's fights. He was like nobody on the regional scene. That was trying to get some camera time when we were doing a phone stream and stuff like that. Real nice kid. So I'm rooting for him, but I don't think he's going to win. I hope he does. He's a solid – the kid's a solid fighter. You know, that Mutino blemish doesn't look very good. It's not really holding up well. But he is a solid fighter, the kid. Do you see Beard's picture in the promo they just showed? Holy Joker. Yeah, that Beard guy he's quite the character. This dude is always like – smiling and big grin. He's like a black Joker. That's what he reminds me of. I mean, if there was ever the black Joker, it would be Donovan Beard, man. Like I'm convinced that he was like dropped into something and his face is permanently like this. Dude's always got a big smile ear to ear. Just a happy guy. Big opportunity. You know, like I said, in the interviews, they're saying that, you know, this kid's saying that the UFC literally told him he's the stepping stone for Bo Nickal. So let's see if the black Joker can get it done, you know? Yeah, Bichette is just a great ball player. All around. Let's see. Bills get revenge via hurricane. The Bills sent the hurricane to Florida. Yeah, what's going on with that, man? That shit's it looks pretty nasty, man. Going to Tampa. If you're in Florida, I hope you're all right, man, because that's the one reason why we didn't even think about moving there. It was a thought for a second, and then the hurricane thing. I was like, yeah, I'm good. It's a beautiful place, but hope you guys are okay, man. Blue Cotton Candy up first. Blue Cotton Candy. All right. You talking about this dude's hair? Yeah, he's got, what the fuck? My name is Mateus Mendonça. Mendajo. Pendera. He's this guy's undefeated. He's got cotton candy like hair. His hair legit looks like cotton candy. A beautiful tealish color of hair to the young man. So he's undefeated, and I'm pretty sure he's the guy that a lot of people are picking. So Ashiek's got a tough opponent, man. It's like, welcome to the Contender Series. Fight this dude.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. D-Rest. D-Rest just gifted a membership, and it looks like Will got the membership. Let's go, baby. D-Rest. Come on. Let's go, D-Rest. Let's go. Thank you, D-Rest. Thank you so much for gifting the membership, and Will got it. Will got it. Let's see. Wonderful D-Rest. That man has it. Yeah, if anyone wants gifted memberships, beg the members. You must beg. You must bend the knee. I love it when I hear people say they are scared of hurricanes and alligators here, and that's why they don't move here. Beautiful state, but we have too many people. This is Bunny Hunter. Yeah, everyone's flooding over there. I have a friend that just moved there. The last time I went to Florida, it was right around a hurricane, and I remember I couldn't believe it, man. We were flying, and every house, the top of the houses like had blue tarps. Their roofs were ripped off. I can't remember where hurricane it was. It was many years ago that I was in Florida. But I remember it being like, my jaw was dropped. I was like, holy fuck. Like every house, roof off, blue tarp, I was like, what the fuck? It's scary, man. It's scary. It's like New Orleans too. Like, listen, I've been in a hurricane in New York, Hurricane Sandy. It took so much, and we were all flooded, and cars were floating in the streets. I lost a ton of shit. A good thing was all the stuff was memorabilia from my previous marriage, so not too bad. Now in the long run, I was okay. But I lost like my guitar amps and like all this crap, and the water was coming in the building that we were in, and we were trying to stop the water from coming in. We were jumping out of the window to try to escape. It was crazy, man. National Guard was there, and that was like one time. I'm good, man. I will take the desert any day over a hurricane. Any day. All right, the kid is in the cage. Cotton Candy Head has entered the combat zone of the octagon. All right, here we go. Mateus Mendonça. How do you say this guy's name? Let's see. Let's see. But Florida, it definitely is. Here's Ashiek now walking in. Florida's a cool spot, man. Listen, they got a lot of nice stuff there. For the most part, the weather's really nice. I mean, the humidity's another thing that I can't stand. But we have humidity here, but just not Florida humidity, and New York humidity is terrible. You walk outside and you're just bang drenched. Sandy was brutal. We lost power for 2 weeks. Yeah, I was taking ice cold showers. It was terrible, man. Terrible. I was in Howard Beach at the time. And Sandy fucked everything up. It was nuts. America's mullet. Yeah, I would love Don Beard. He's the best guy and hilarious as Jesse. I tell you what, I want to get that guy on the show. Win or lose, I would like to get him on the show. He seems like a cool dude. So maybe we'll reach out after he gets his big win over Bo Nickal. No basements due to flooding. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, where the place where I lost, it was in like a storage unit away from my apartment, and it was downstairs, and it was I had a shed, like we all had these sheds with our stuff in it. And that shit was, I couldn't believe it. Like with like 8 feet of water down there. It was nuts. Isn't it due to assume a hurricane gender? Yeah, what's the hurricane's name this time? Anyway, Ashiek is 28. 23 is Mateus Mendonça. He's young, man. 5'6", Mendonça. 5'8", Ajim. 135 for Ajim. 134 Mendonça. 71.5 Mendonça. 71-inch reach for Ajim. Okay, here we go. Come on, Ashiek. Get that contract, baby. I don't know. Is anyone else rooting for a specific person over here in this fight? Do you care? Were you around when we were hanging with Ashiek Ajim? Let me know in the chat as we sync up the clock here. So 4-4-5, we'll sync it up. Here we go. Okay, so Mendonça is starting off with some leg kicks. This is a pretty interesting scrap for me. A nice kick to the body by Mendonça. Mendonça very fast on the feet, bouncing in and out. He's a little bit smaller, but definitely has the speed. Mendonça undefeated at 9-0. It's pretty impressive with the blue hair coming forward. There's a shot. Listen, I like it. I like the fact this guy's got a look. You don't really see a guy with a fluorescent blue haircut. Nice leg kick by Mendonça again, too. He's in and out. Oh, that 1-2 drops the Ajim. Ajim is down. He is out cold. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Mendonça folds Ajim. And Ajim went floppy on the ground, eyes rolling back. He's 10-0 now. Oh, this guy is a problem. Oh, my God, this guy is a problem. How old is this kid? This kid is young, too. He's 23. I'm going to hold up a carnage. Oh, my God. So a right hand hits him, grazes on the ear, follows up with a left hand, and Ajim goes out, and this guy drops a follow-up hammer fist, stands over him. Let me see this guy. Boom. Okay, there's that. Wow, that it just caught... He's knocked off his balance from hitting him behind the ear. Then there was like a boom, left hand in. Oh my God, this kid's got retard strength. Oh my God, man. What the? Wow.
Carnage!
Wow.
Break the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage.
This kid is scary. This little son of a bitch got power, man. Free cotton candy for everyone. This kid's got power at 135. Dude, I mean, Ashiek is still down. There was a follow-up strike. Now, what was nice was Mendonça, after the follow-up strike, though, I mean, he was out. He didn't need to follow it up, but I understand. You got to make sure he's down. But he stood over him. Like, if he kept on pounding Ashiek, he would have killed him. Oh, my God. Where is this kid? He's from Brazil. This kid, listen, Mateus Mendonça is a fucking problem. He is a problem. You could probably throw this kid into the top 15 right away. 23 years old. I mean, he's got serious power. Ajim is sitting on the stool right now. He has no idea where he is. Oh, my God. How you doing, OG? How's it going? Cheers. I watched Bo jumping up on round bales, standing still, over and over. Hold me, I'm frightened. 135. Yeah, his kid's at 135. Yeah, dude. This kid. This kid's good, man. This kid's good. Holy smokes. That's why you watch the Contender series. So if you're just jumping in, this fight went down. Unfortunately, a gentleman that we are familiar with, Ashiek Ajim, was a pretty big underdog in this fight. Goes up against a 23-year-old 9-0 prospect, Mateus Mendonça, and this dude ran him over in the first round, goes 10-0. He's a 135er who possesses power and speed, and goodness gracious, I can't wait to see this guy fight again. I would imagine, I guarantee this kid will fight again before 2022 is up. He's walking over to Dana White and says, put the belt around me. This dude, man, what the hell? He's walking over to Dana White saying, just don't even give me the contract. Just put the belt around me now. Oh, boy. Imagine him versus Sean O'Malley. You got two crazy head freaks fighting each other. Can I beatbox? Of course. I mean, who can't? That was nuts. That was crazy. What do you guys think, Chad? What do you guys think? Is this guy a problem? Are we getting a little too excited too early? Like, what's happening over here? Damn, bro. Ashiek Ajim is still like, I mean, Aspen lad, yeah, Aspen got cut. She has been cut. Am I a Bo Nickal fan? I mean, listen, I don't even really know much about him. I've seen him fight once in the Contender series. He looks solid. I'll be a fan of anyone that can go up there and wrestle fuck one, Izzy. I heard Mondays the Holes are doing double days. Double days, yes. Yeah. We're waiting. He's defo making the top 10. Yeah, I mean, this kid, he's going to be ranked quickly. Chris, aren't you a Bo Nickal super fan? Yes, the biggest. They actually, I mean, I'm known around these ways as the biggest Bo Nickal fan in Arizona. This kid is good. Blue, hashtag blue. Bo Nickal is a savage wrestler. Yeah, he's very good. Very good wrestler. I did see, leading up to his last Contender Series fight, the guy's got some chops in the wrestling game for sure. So we'll see. This opponent that he has is a little bit of a step up, so I'm definitely interested in seeing what this kid's got to bring. Smiley guy. Anyway, we got 180 people watching with 57 likes. Completely unacceptable. Let's smash up that like button over here. We're watching the Contender Series. We just seen an instant carnage by Mateus Mendonça, and we are looking to get 150 thumbs in the air. So smash it up, the like button, and stay wonderful, wonderful. What gym is he out of? Which guy? Mateus Mendonça? He's Brazilian. He's fighting out of Sao Paulo, so affiliation Shoot Box Diego Lima. I thought so. I heard something about you being a big Bo Nickal. Yeah, I mean, I've been one of the reasons why I got it. In 2016, when Bo Nickal was a wee lad, he inspired me to start this show. Why you handsome, my guy? Thank you. No more suspicious embracer of dudes. I hope Bo gets murked. It would be funny, man. Like, honestly, I gotta be serious. If Bo Nickal loses this fight, it'd be hilarious. But here's the thing. Bo Nickal getting injected into the 185 division does make things a lot more interesting. So, yes. Yes. Who's tomorrow's interview? I put the picture on the community center. I'll give you a hint. Grand Theft Auto had a really big win recently. Very emotional win. So go check out our community post. Real cool dude. And you know what? Let me just say this. So I know a lot of people are like, Twitter, it's so gay. Oh, Twitter, I'm just too good for Twitter. We put a tweet out. I forgot the young lady's name. What is her name again? I can't remember her name. I don't know, but shout out to her. Whatever your name is, I forgot. I apologize, but she always does a nice job. Like, so we'll put a tweet out and we'll say, hey, tag a fighter that you would like to have on the show, right? I couldn't even tell you how many times we've done this. And then it just resulted in us having that guest would be on our Wednesday show, right? All right, Cece, then tune in tomorrow. You'll learn more. But yeah, so we always put these tweets out, and you know we get like nonsense comments, like just people just write, "Hey, Charlie Zona," blah, 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 blah. Like people say like stupid shit, you know. But yeah, some people actually do. Oh, here, Jody Adams. Shout out to Jody Adams. A little spoiler. She was the one that threw the name out there. I slid into the DMs. He was down. But it's actually pretty cool because here's how this works. You can throw names out there, right? And I'll reach out. I'll reach out to the names you throw out there. You know, even if it's absurd, I'll reach out anyway. And sometimes we'll get a bite. You know, we'll get a bite. And that's what happened again on Twitter. We got a bite. And what's good about it is someone from the community is actually genuinely a fan of this person. There's no other show doing this. Other shows would go out there and just force you who they think you should watch be interviewed. Not us. Not us here, okay? What we do is we go on Twitter. We say, hey, peeps, who you want on the show? Throw a tag. I'll work with you. Do you want someone that... Who are you a fan of? We'll slide to the DMs. If they're down, we do it. And tomorrow's guest is a product of that. So if we ever put this on Twitter, it's at the MMA-Holes. Go over there, tag a fighter. Tag multiple fighters that you enjoy. And we'll drag them on the show. So shout out to Jody. Jody did a fantastic job over here getting tomorrow's guest. So there you go. Very nice. Yeah, Twitter's so gay, man. Oh my God. If I make a Twitter account, I'm gonna need a cock in my ass. Like I don't get it. I was talking to my buddy today. It's a direct line to the athlete. It's literally like it's a direct line. Now some of these athletes get so bombarded that they shut their DMs down, but you literally have a direct line to them. So, and what's good is there are some fighters that may not be on our radar that we're looking to have on the show, but you're interested in. So we reach out to those guys and gals as well. I like the replies if someone asks for your favorite. Yeah, like it, retweet it, you know, do all that fun stuff. It helps. TikTok is greater than Twitter, bro. Now, if you want to talk about homosexual, TikTok, yes. Okay, I get it. Because every time I've seen TikTok and I scroll, there's some trans or whatever, and listen, whatever you want to do, that's fine. Just not my cup of tea. So it's just like, okay, but Twitter, I don't get that. I scroll on TikTok. Like, what the fuck is it? What is that? Wait. All right, cool. You know, it's just not, you know. Okay, I get it. If I said, hey guys, come to my TikTok, and you're like, no, it's gay, I'd be like, all right, you're right. There's nothing I can really say about that. But Twitter, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. It's literally, I mean, maybe you saw this. Maybe you saw this over there. And that gave you the idea. I don't know. maybe that was the problem. I don't know. Twitter is cancer. TikTok is gay. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a great tool. I think Twitter is a great tool. I don't sit there and scroll through what people have to say. Like, I'm not one of those. I go there for information or if I need to contact somebody, right? So if I'm looking for news, I'll go to TikTok. If I need to contact someone that's out of my loop, I'll go to TikTok. But I don't just sit there and just like, oh, look at this person said that witty thing and that person said that witty thing. I don't give a fuck what anyone says on Twitter. Like, there are some people that go on Twitter because they just want to follow a funny, influential person over there and it's just like, oh, this guy's just so witty. I need to just retweet. Like, that's not me. The fake Phil Baroni fell through, but I have a few of my uncle I did. You know what's funny? I followed a Phil Baroni after you said that, and I have a feeling that is a fake Phil Baroni, but they followed back, and I was like, whatever. I don't know. What do you think is next for Nate Diaz? By the way, Manny C, we are 0 for every. You've tried, and we did make contact with Jake Shields. I got to follow up with Jake. But Jake is like running around doing all crazy stuff. Like, I feel like with Jake Shields, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm bothering him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's everywhere. Like, he's all over the fucking place. He's doing his own thing. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll follow up again with him. He was very nice. Give the people what they want. Drama. Get Colby on. I've reached out to Colby multiple times, and nothing. Crickets. Nothing from Colby Covington. Maybe he caught a clip of us doing a skit making fun of him. I don't know what it is, but clearly he doesn't want to go on the show, so fuck him. I don't give a shit. He can go fuck himself. I don't care. What do you want me to do? Jake was all over the world. Yeah, he was everywhere, man. Jake would be. No, he's not. A1. No, he's not. Check out Jake Shields' Twitter. Yo, this dude is fucking bonkers. Jake Shield is off his rocker. He'd be perfect on this show. This dude does not hold back. And he's got that direct connection to the Diaz brothers and Paulo Costa. He's was he the jiu-jitsu guy at Extreme Couture? Jake would be a fascinating guy to talk to. Okay, here we go. This is the next fight over here. So one fight in, a carnage. Colby's lame. I think it'd be a good interview. I don't know what his deal is. I have no idea. This is the only place where Colby bullshit might fly. We can handle him. Yeah, I honestly, I think it would be a great appearance. I don't know. I have a feeling either it was a clip of us saying something goofy, or I don't know what it was, but no contact with Colby. How did your, let's see, okay. Good evening, nerds and virgins. Greg Kin banned Sias Jeopardy? What? No info for here, Diaz Army. What about having Khabib on the show? I'll reach out immediately. That's never happening. Still no Connor. Yeah, no Connor contact. Another unicorn that you can't get your hand on. But listen, it is what it is. All right, so let's move into the next fight on the card. So we are going on the second fight over here. Another unblemished athlete looking for a contract. Rafael Ramos Estevam versus Elias. Two Brazilians. Brazil violence going down here. Elias versus Estevam. Max Holloway. So here's the thing with Max Holloway. He hates interviews. Hates it. Like, can't stand it. He's been he's said that so many times, even on Ariel, and you could tell he doesn't want to be there. Max would be a horrific interview, and I'm not gonna harass him. I would love to talk to Max, but you could tell he just does not. He feels like he's asked the same questions over and over again. We wouldn't ask those questions. We would ask we would ask all the positions that he would be doing his wife in. But Yao, is that how you say it? Yao Elias. Okay, thank you. He would probably be a pretty bad interview. Oh, Strickland would be great. Strickland's paradigm. I took my shot a couple times. I had Chris Curtis. The first time I had Chris Curtis on, Strickland was in his corner and Strickland was in the background. But I didn't want to disrespect Chris at the time. I think I would have handled it differently this time. Sean Strickland wasn't the Sean Strickland he is today. Like, he was still nuts, but he wasn't as popular as he is today. And I kind of pushed him aside. I should have dragged him on with Chris, but that was my opportunity. I dropped the ball. Let's see. Okay. So 5'8" versus 5'3". Mamma mia. 69-inch reach versus 64. Oh, boy. Okay, we got ourselves a big size difference between these two. Okay, round one has begun. And Estevam is the taller dude. Elias is coming in there, though hot. Estevam shoots him for a takedown. Elias trying to stop it. Elias swoops around to the back, attacks on the arm as he's locking the legs around it. Damn, Elias looking smooth from off the mat. Throwing the legs up. As he's doing this, Estevam is trying to get comfortable from the top position. Estevam is just trying to protect his arm here, his right arm, as Elias is putting the legs up high. So immediately the Brazilians go down on the ground for a jiu-jitsu fest. And Elias, Elias gets back up to the feet and then locks the legs over the shoulder, tries to drag down Estevam, but Estevam settles inside the guard. So Estevam stays very patient and is inside the guard. Elias very feisty from off the mat. With 200 people in here, make sure you hit the like button. Bo Nickal is the main event of the evening. And it's good to see everyone in the chat. We're reacting to the second fight on the card. I usually put the live stats in here, but I figured let's put the faces so you kind of can know who I'm talking about. Estevam is still inside the guard, the dick-to-dick position, eating some shots from the bottom by Elias. Elias staying busy. So the smaller guy staying busy from the mat. He's trying to kick off Estevam, but Estevam is holding him down still and settling back into the guard. 3:27 left in the first round. Paulo Costa would be, Paulo would be good. We need more Strickland in the world. Strickland white dudes who call out black culture cringe fest. Sean Strickland doesn't call out black culture cringe fest. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking? He went hard on Khalil Roundtree. That's the only black guy I remember Sean Strickland like really going hard on. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Adolf, you have your right to speak your opinion. Don't let people take your free speech. Oh, God. Oh, going for a knee bar here is Elias. And Estevam is still tangled up with him. So Estevam, he can't get comfortable here. Elias is too mobile from the mat. Estevam is trying to remove the leg, then hits him with some hammer fists. And Elias is hammer fisting from the mat, attacking the left leg some more, rolling around. And Estevam don't give a fuck. He still wants to try to get into that guard. And as he does so, Elias is throwing up the legs. This is a beautiful thing to watch if you like jiu-jitsu. And now hammer fist from the top by Estevam. Estevam trying to get comfortable. He does not care about the retaliation attacks of Elias. 2:07 left. And Estevam is looking for side control. Elias looking to pull him into a half guard. More shots from the top by Estevam with 2 minutes left. My old assistant and friend who is black had some pro fights and trained with Strickland all the time and Santa Malvi. So look at that. Selling that ass. Think I lost almost 4K. How'd you do that? Watch Elias' gas. I mean, yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how. I mean, oh, he's eating them nasty ones from the top. Estevam's letting them go. So Estevam keeping on the pressure. I'm going to switch over to this now. Oh, man, the ground and pound by Estevam. He is really letting them come in. Still 128 left. Estevam is just keeping them coming. And Elias is trying to squirm around from the bottom to be tricky, but hammer fists are coming in by Estevam some more. Let's go to the stats here. I'm going to switch this over. Oh, man, more strikes from the top here by Estevam. Estevam really doing some work. All right, I'm going to remove this. And then I'm going to open this up here. Let's go like this. Okay, here we go. And production. We got some strikes. I mean, look at this. 38-8 in favor of Estevam. Estevam still controlling on the top. Elbowing from the top some more. The control time at 3:28. Estevam doing his thing. With 40 seconds left, Elias just eating some more punishment. So Elias was content with fighting from off the mat, but he is eating nasty shots from the top here. Estevam clearly winning this round. Estevam at 10-0, looking to go 11-0 and stay unblemished as he is dominating the smaller Brazilian. Hurricane Boke. Let's see. I'm in Missouri where I can legally keep my hand on my gun. You can do that here too in AZ. Get TJ and Aljo. They'll let you if you get interviewed now as opposed to a closer to the fight. I've had Aljo on twice. He won't come on anymore though. All right, so Estevam, yeah, Aljo, we've burnt that bridge too. We've reached out to Chris Barnett. He blew us off. I tried. Go on Twitter. Tag him. I'm telling you, tag him. Tag these guys on Twitter. Tag at the MMA-Holes. Tag the, when we put posts up and we're asking, to tag a fighter, tag him. But yeah, Aljo. We had his last interview. People are donating as TJ Dillashaw back in the day. Big Bertha was donating and saying how much they loved him and what they wanted to do to him sexually. And I think Aljo had enough. He had enough. We had a bunch of his teammates on since in law. You know, had his coaches, we had his teammates. But Aljo has aborted the he doesn't want any part of us anymore. It's pretty funny. I actually get a kick out of it. But yeah, we had him on twice. Elias Stoop is tired. Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, he got dominated. Elias got significantly effed up by several significant strikes. That's true. That is true. I mean, look at the stats here. We're going to leave those stats on the board just so you guys can take a look. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start the fight off with Tapology, and then I'll move over to the stats. All right, they're talking to Elias, talking to Estevam, and we are about ready to begin round 2. Ready, set, Herzog, the referee, begin. All right, right down to the ground. Estevam with a quick takedown, and more ground and pound. That's it. That's it. Wait, what happened? What the fuck happened? There's a timeout. Wait, hold on. Herzog separates them. I thought that was it. Oh, boy. What? They're checking out Elias. So let's see. Estevam. That's not a headbutt. So Estevam shot in. Let me stop the clock over here. Estevam shot in for a takedown, and the top of the head hit the bottom of his chin. Elias. They said accident, no foul. That what? Dude, that's wrong, man. I don't know. Do you agree with that? Like, I don't know. They go right back to the ground, so it's no biggie, but I feel like it's not like they went head to head. He went underneath for the takedown, and Elias tucked his chin in, and then the head hit. I think that's a little silly, but all right. Anyway, Elias still winds up on the mat, so no harm, no foul. We're going to sync it up at 4:17 here as they started up the clock. A little behind, or a little ahead, I should say. And Estevam, all right. I mean, how much punishment you going to let this guy take? This is getting fucking stupid. Elias is getting pummeled. He's just eating unnecessary shot after unnecessary shot. This is just, it's getting to the point where it's just silly. It's just a complete beating. Estevam is grounding and pounding over and over again, just shot after shot. We're 96-9 in strikes. Now Elias is trying to attack from the bottom and try to get some sort of submission. He's eating elbows to the side of the head. It's just brutal to watch. A complete mismatch here as Estevam is still drilling him in. This is a 125er fight that's going down. And it looks like, I mean, if everything stays the same, it looks like that the two undefeated fighters, the two favorites, are going to get the win. Estevam is still grounding and pounding with right hands. I mean, 115 strikes landing flush on the face, side of the head, now to the nose. And Elias is on his side, just eating the punishment over and over. Herzog's taking a look. Elbows are coming into the face. Herzog's still watching. It's just a battering. I feel like the odds will determine if this guy gets a contract because this is... Estevam broke him. Yeah, I mean, Elias, you know, people are saying he was gassed after that first round. Like, oh my God, these hammer fists coming from the top by Estevam. Estevam is doing this all from like a half guard, kind of. I mean, Elias is on his hip. He's just eating him over. These are all hitting his face. It's almost 7 minutes of control time. And now Herzog, all right, thank you. Fucking A, they stopped it. Let's go. Estevam gets the win. I mean, it just got stupid after a while. It just got dumb. Oh my God. It was just unnecessary. There comes a time, I mean, when is the corner should have fucking threw the towel. Like that was brutal.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
I mean, what the hell? Like, what do we watch? This guy was only a plus 150. This guy should have been the massive underdog. Like, what the fuck? He got murdered. Elias got murdered in there. Just murdered. So I would imagine we're going to see 2 contracts here. 2 undefeated gentlemen getting contracts. Estevan's left arm was getting tired after all the carnage. I mean, yeah. Look at the stats. This is insanity. Hold on. Let me pull this up over here. I mean, talk about a freaking lopsided beating. 146 strikes to 9 landed. Pretty efficient. 146 out of 178. 34 considered significant. I mean, I don't know. The way I was watching it, he was significantly beating the fuck out of Elias. 6 minutes and 40 seconds of control time. Just a complete domination by the unblemished, undefeated Rafael Ramos Estevam. We're going to have a quick night tonight. If you'd like to hit the like button, do so. We have 88 likes and 214 people watching. Completely unacceptable. Smash up that like button. I'd appreciate it. And stay wonderful, wonderful with that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you guys think? I mean, contract or no contract? What do you say? Bo is impressive, but what will be? That's what I'm talking about. Imagine being an American called Adolf. Well, no, I think that's a phony name, I would imagine. Just a hunch. People should just, all right, okay, ultimate cuckold. Just ignore him, guys. Just ignore him. You could just block him. It's that simple, and you never see him again. Where's the girl that does the blow? No blow tonight. She's with the baby. She doesn't do blow when she's with the baby. Man, it was carnage, but we need a circus music theme for Herzog. Yeah, I mean, I felt like that it was just unnecessary. Contact for the guy. I understand the guy's trying to fight for a contract. You never know. Can't count anyone out. But it was just a battering from the first round on. Contract for Elias, horse jockey. I haven't blocked. Yeah, just block him. They won't block me. They need me. See, that's what I'm saying. Just block him. Let him talk to himself. You know? That's all. Because the funny part about blocking him is he won't know that you blocked him. He'll have no idea. You know? So he'll legit be talking to himself. You know what I'm saying? Bo is invincible. He kills Gyno Bender. I mean, that's the point, right? Bo Nickal comes in there, throws a whole monkey wrench as a massive wrestling talent. That is the point. When you got guys like Izzy, Pereira. Well, you know what's funny? I was thinking about the Pereira fight against Izzy. What if Pereira shoots for the takedown? You know, what if Pereira just fucking shoots for a double? Like, he's training with Glover Teixeira. Why not? I mean, he's a big, massive, strong fucking dude. Why not have him? Scoops the legs, drags him down. I wouldn't be surprised. You know? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if things aren't going well on the feet and Izzy's doing his little dazzly in and out, you know, leg kicks and, you know, striking and getting the fuck out, you know, why not? Alex fucking shoots for the takedown. I mean, you got to think that they might be training for something like that. Izzy should have worked his sprawling after blah. I would guess the real Adolf talked to himself by left hook. Okay, thanks, buddy. Izzy a purple belt that could hang with Galvao. Is he a purple belt? Is that true? Can anyone confirm that? He does have good takedown defense, Izzy. I do give him that. When he fought, I mean, you give him a pass when he fought Blachowicz. Blachowicz a lot bigger. Adolf don't let... I mean, when you're training with Glover Teixeira, I would have to imagine that he might have some tricks under his sleeve. Spread your philosophy. Bring on the Jizuation from the Floyd undercard. Yeah, we could use him right now. See if we get a contract. Izzy will catch a head kick, in my opinion. CEO of EPO got frozen like Elsa. Is that your actual name? Gyno Bender gonna run for 10 minutes, get caught when leaning back with a crisp left hook right on the chin. Boom, frozen like Elsa. Don't let my co-host hear that. That's going to be a crazy night. That's going to be a wild night. Izzy versus Pereira. Get your popcorn ready. Tune into the... Make sure you subscribe to the MMA Holes. Jesse is massive. A massive Izzy fan. And that is going to be a wild night. The tension leading up to that main event is going to be wild. It's going to be fun. This guy talks a lot. Yeah, I'm not listening to the post interview with Laura Sanko right now. But if you're just jumping in, we're 2 for 2 at wins. And, 2 for 2 at finishes. Excuse me. He's always a winner. Ashiek Ajim got destroyed. Mendonça stays undefeated 10-0. And Estevam now goes 11-0. Both finishes, second round for the second fight, first round for the first fight, and then we move into Linares versus Jenkins. This will be a very quick night, so I urge you to hit the like button if you'd like to drop a donation and support the show. You can hit the Streamlabs, play a goofy song, become the top Fukin dog. You know what I'm saying. Thank you again, D-Rest, for the gifted memberships. That's absolutely wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And I want to shout out our sponsors as well. Shout out to CBDX.com. The promo code is MMA-Holes for the finest products out there. Get yourself high as a kite. Must be 21 plus or older. If you want the 20% off at CBDX.com, use promo code MMA-Holes. By the way, we have been getting some very good reviews from our audience. Not only do I sign off on it, but I'm glad to see that people are actually enjoying their product. So get the discount, get the free gift, 20% off, MMA-Holes. If you're looking to bet on the Bo Nickal, the Bo Pickle, or his opponent, Mr. What's his name, Bread? Beard. It's close. If you want a Donovan Beard, massive underdog, and you're feeling lucky, use promo code MMA-Holes at mybookie.ag for a 100% match on your first deposit. Very comfortable underwear. Sheath, 20% off for Sheath underwear. Link is in the description. And just use our code MMA-Holes for 20% off. Head Rush, link is in the description for that as well. 20% off Head Rush gear. Head Rush brand is premium quality clothing, and it is wonderful, wonderful. We sign off on that as well. Check it out. Get the discount, MMA-Holes. And if you're looking to watch the fights tonight, ESPN Plus. Link pinned in the live chat in the description. We get a little cut of the action if you use our promo link. So thank you to those who sign up with our ESPN Plus link. Now we are going for the third fight on the card, as we are getting ready for Bo Nickal. That's what we're here for, right? The Bo Pickle. Is he going to get the contract, or is Donovan Beard going to spoil the party? Very excited to see this go down in the main events. Final Contender series. So last Tuesday night that we'll be hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
For 2022, this is it. This is it. We got a second channel, Not the MMA-Holes. If you like gaming stuff, maybe we'll go live over there on Not the MMA-Holes. But this is it. Anyway, let's get ready for Linares versus Jenkins. I think Jenkins is the guy. Oh, another Aussie over here. Moderate favorite, minus 330. Decision, knockout, submissions. Who's the guy? Is it this guy? There's one guy that's fighting that apparently is like a wizard on the ground. Is this him? Oh, this must be him. Okay, this is the dude. All right, so the co-main event, Vinicius Cenci. I guess this is the guy that people are... Oh, wow, he's a plus 180. I think this is the guy. I don't know. We'll see. Supposedly very good on the ground. Nickal touches Mr. Bread, and he's going to be toast.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Very nice. Make your bread. Make your bread jokes. His name is Beard, but let's call him Mr. Bread, the bread man. Cece, just block him in. Just give the old Swift block. Give him the blockarooski. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Ginger gonna snap? That would be wild, man. That really would be wild if Bo Nickal does take an L. He's been talking so much shit. He said, I will be fighting in an octagon before 2022 is up. Like, he will fight again in the octagon. I love the guy's swag and confidence, right? Love it. But it is quite premature, you know? I mean, if he backs it up by winning, there's nothing you can do or say. You just got to jump on the train, right? But he still has some work to do here, so love the confidence, love the swag, but you have like it's like kind of like pump the brakes. You got 2 MMA wins, just 2. No problem, Cece. Yeah, listen, if there's anyone that's annoying you in the chat, just block them. It's like they miraculously vanish. And then legit, they'll be talking to themselves. It's super simple. It's better than me banning them because let me just say this. If I ban them, then they could just come up in another account and then you got to go through the nonsense again. So if I leave them here, it's a little hack. If I leave them here, then you just ban them. You never know what the hell they're saying. And you got the people that are team Adolf. Top dog. We got no, by the way, we got no fucking, oh my God. This is the first time ever. Wow. Wow, we might have no top dog tonight. Holy shit. The Bo Nickal fight, no top dog. Just a cricket. Holy smokes. This could be it. This might be the night where we fall flat. No top dog. The dog's all lonely over there. Broke life. Moss is Tony Soprano, and I'm Feech Lamana. Moss trying to decide whether to whack me or not. No, I don't give a shit. I honestly, you don't really bother me. Like sometimes you get off the beaten path, and I'm like, what is this guy talking about? But I've seen way worse. Alex ain't gonna do shit. Like I'm not down with the racist shit. Like that's kind of it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense because it's not like what we do here. Like if it was a political show and you guys want to fucking talk about politics and you want to fucking be racist about it, knock yourself. I don't know why there's racism in fucking sports. It's kind of dumb, you know. Kind of silly. I'm working on getting my CD. I'll be donating like a baller in a few months. A CD? What kind of CD? I'm not racist. I just right wing. I'm not racist. I'm just right wing. See, that's actually pretty funny. That's pretty
Wonderful.
See, he's not bad. That's
Come
why I
on,
give
get loud, my holes in the crowd, my holes in the crowd,
Come
my holes
on!
in the crowd, dog, top 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 dog.
We've made contact!
Dog, 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 dog.
We've made contact. D-Man donates and becomes the first to enter the Top Dog Arena. Thank you very much to D-Man over there. Look at you sexy bastard, you. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. You're the best. I saw a really good Moss lookalike yesterday. The guy had tattoos on his face and body modifications. I would have seen shot a screen. Oh, you're saying screenshot, but I didn't know. Send it on Discord. Discord, you can contact us directly. On social media, we have people in between, but Discord, you can. What do you? Do you have plaid pants on? Hey, come here. Come here. She went plaid. Hey! You have plaid pants on? Yeah? All right, here we go. Hold on. Ellie, show. Wow! You can take the mic. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Say go Bo Nickal. No, not. You just said the N-word? No, Bo Nickal. Yeah. Did she just say the N-word? Oh. Bo Nickal? Close. Okay. You have a good night's sleep? All right. There's Ellie jumping in. Snatching my chapstick. Yeah. Okay. I like your pants.
Ah, super chat.
Ellie, look, we got a super chat.
Top doggy baby boy.
$9.99 super chat. Oh my God. Say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. No? She's just amazed by herself. Thank you for the super chat. Look at that. A new top fucking dog over here before we get to the next fight. Come on, baby. Thank you so much for the $9.99. Hear the dog? Hear the doggy? All right, have a good night. Mwah. Mwah. You blow everyone a kiss. Blow a kiss. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Yay. All right, see you later, Ellie. Whoa, my soundboard stopped working. What the? All right, let me fix this. Mwah. Good night. All right, I lost my soundboard. Ellie made an appearance. Okay. Wow, that's weird. Alrighty. All right, let's get into the next fight. We have no sounds. Ooh, creepy. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it did work. Oh, my ears. So the sounds was working. Sorry. I hit mute by accident. All right, round one has begun between Linares and Jenkins. Let's sync up the clock. Isn't she adorable? Okay. Whoa, we're starting off pretty feisty over here. Nice takedown by Jenkins. He shot beautifully, and Linares pulls him into guard. And Jenkins looking for a little ground and pound action here. Thank you. Hey, by the way, thank you so much for that $9.99 Mixed Martial Anarchist. Thank you for that donation. Very generous of you. I'll miss Ellie now. That Dana White condensers. Yes. Yeah, she makes appearances because this is like a right before she goes to bed. So ground and pound by Jenkins on top. And he is working out of the half guard. Linares, this fight started off pretty feisty, but Jenkins did a good job getting control on the mat. And let's see what he could do with this. So the man's name is Jack Jenkins. I wonder if this is the guy. One of these guys is a grappler that they were very high on. Is this the dude? I don't even know. But Jack with 3:30 left in the first round. Let's put the right round up. Is in complete control on the mat. Linares is close to the fence, trying to squirm his body over there. Trying to stay active from the bottom, too. But Jenkins is holding him in place. Jenkins sub round two. Must remember when Jesse thought she fell down the stairs. Yeah, I do. I thought about that the other day. I was holding Ellie by the stairs, and I was like, that was pretty funny. I kind of wish I had... Yeah, if you missed that, you missed a good prank. Jesse screamed bloody murder and left the scene. She was actually streaming, and I was walking in the hallway. I pretended I had Ellie when she's a little bean, and I pretended she fell off the balcony. And she screamed so loud, it was blood-curdling. But I should have had another camera ready for that. I should have. It was just too in the moment. It's too spontaneous. Too much spontaneity here. Still working on the ground is Jenkins. Jenkins could submit this guy. He is still on that half guard. He's just trying to advance his position here and land some ground and pound doing so. He's trying to pull the legs out from between the legs of Linares, and it looks like he wants a mount. Almost there. Linares doing an all right job holding that one leg in place. Oh, wait, hold on a second. He did mount him. Oh, shit. Well, there goes that. Jenkins did mount him. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, boy. Linares is up Schitt's Creek. Jenkins is sitting on the belly button. He's driving his cup into the pelvis of Jenkins and looking to land some ground and pound. Now, Linares is bucking from the bottom, which is making Jenkins have a tough time landing some shots from the top. But Linares has been stuck to the mat. And here comes the ground and pound as Jenkins is riding the bull, trying to stay on top of the mount. Linares is looking to push the legs over. Jenkins has the leg locked up, sitting on the mount position some more. A left comes in from the top by Jenkins. All Jenkins here. Control time in favor of Jenkins with still a minute 19 left. Linares showing some flexibilities. He's getting those legs up super high. Wow, damn, he's pulling the legs up. I've never seen this before. Holy shit. Linares has his legs, so he's mounted. He pulls the legs around and has the arms tangled up by his legs. And now coming out back door is Linares. And as he does so, Jenkins is trying to grab a limb here. Linares is almost out back door. He's almost there. And now Linares is attacking the leg of Jenkins. So Linares does get away from the mount position. Nice crafty work from the bottom by Linares. Jenkins is trying to get back up, but his right leg is getting twisted in all the wrong directions. So Linares tangles the legs, and he's almost back up to the feet. Damn, yo, Linares. Look at the comeback here by Linares as he's cracking Jenkins on the side of the head with some right hands. He has escaped the ground attack of Jenkins, and now both fighters are back up on the feet with Linares draped around the backside of Jenkins. Holy smokes. Linares got some heart. Linares from Ecuador, the plus 260 underdog, not going down without a fight. Rights and left hands by Linares, uppercut by Jenkins. Both guys on the feet here. And that is the end of the first round. Fantastic stuff by Linares escaping. A little Harry Houdini work by the underdog. We're getting a little bit of everything today. A little bit of everything. Man's lights got shut off. We saw a complete domination. Now we saw a little escape act by Linares, and we're going to get ready for a second round. How many fights before Bo, says Tanya Laney? One more, the co-main event after this. And then we go into Bo Nickal versus Mr. Smiley Beard. Sandwich sounds good right now. Bro Nickelback is AIDS. Sup, people? How you doing, Silverback? Okay, they're checking out Linares. Linares is standing, and he's through the nose, out the mouth with the air. Okay, here we go. Get ready for the second round. Who's going to win this fight? Bo Nickelback. Yeah, so I had a physical today. They took a little blood from me. Do a little test, you know. Get your yearly physical, boys and girls out there. Make sure you're nice and healthy, especially when you get up there in age. You know, you got to make sure you get that tune-up. I hope everyone's doing well. As there's a kick to the body by Jenkins to start it off, followed by two left hands of Linares. Charges in on Jenkins. Jenkins resets with the mustache. Linares with the hands down, very flowy on the feet. And Jenkins looking to engage here. Linares shoots in for the takedown on Jenkins. Jenkins stuffs it. Ooh, a nice knee by Jenkins right underneath the pectoral muscles. Another knee coming in by Jenkins. Another one out of the Muay Thai clinch. Jenkins looking to trip down Linares. Linares hits to the body as well. They're both tangled up here on the feet towards the center of the octagon. More knees are coming in. Body shots by Jenkins. Loving it as he's looking to break down Linares and takes him down. Nice takedown by Jenkins. 3 for 4 on takedowns. Jenkins lands it. So the fight we're watching here in the second round, these two young men. Here it is. These two men are throwing down. Linares in trouble, though, as Jenkins is back on top inside the guard. These are the two men that are going at it. Is it true Bo Nickal couldn't afford wrestling shoes when he started so young, so you bought him his first pair of wrestling shoes? Yeah, it actually is true. Bo Nickal, when he was a young kid, he didn't have anything. He didn't have a pot to piss in. And Bo, who is significantly younger than me, looked at me like a father and said, "Hey, Chris, could you do me a favor? I really want to, pursue this wrestling dream. Could you buy me these shoes? My dream is to be an elite wrestler and then one day become a UFC champion." And I said, "Bo, anything you want, kid." And we went over to the nearest outlets, and I tried to find him the most beautiful wrestling sneakers I could find. And there they were. They were just glimmering on the shelf. And I said, "Bo, you want those?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, Bo, sit down, and we're going to put these things on." He tried a couple on because, we couldn't get the size right. And then, boom, it just fit perfectly. And Bo Nickal had his shoes. There's carnage from the top as Jenkins lands a strike. It looked like an elbow landed, and just blood squirted out of the head of Linares. So Linares is dealing with a cut now, and Jenkins is rubbing it all over his face. All the blood all over his face. Yeah, thank you, D-Man. And, people think I'm an asshole. People think, I'm just this obnoxious YouTube host, but I'm actually a really nice guy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tropic Tom.
Keep your headphones on. It was covering an area where the Just for Men wore off. Devilish face.
Like, yes, I have a ton of grays. Check this out over here. Check out my whole beard is actually gray. Like over here, it's all gray in here and all that stuff. Thank you for bringing that up, but I have no problem with that. I just diet just because, for the hell of it, I don't give a fuck. But thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. You know, make sure you say something nice to someone, you know. Make sure. Make sure, you know, say something nice to someone. You know, make their day. And thank you, Tropic. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that. Still working on the ground is Linares, is Jenkins, as Linares is just a horror show with all that blood squirting out of his face. Jenkins is landing some more ground and pound shots, and Linares is laying in his own blood. With 118 left, Jenkins is elbowing to the side of the head. Ooh, the ear. It looks like the ear is kind of busted open over here as those elbows are landing roughly on the face. Gray hair's I know, right? Gray hair is better than no hair. I agree. I concur. Jenkins cracking on the side of the head some more. I mean, look at the strikes here as Jenkins is landing away. So Linares, who was doing work from the bottom in the first round, escaping the trouble, not so much in this round. Linares is trying to get back up. He's almost there. I guess the blood is helping him. He's slipping around. I mean, blood's just pouring back onto the mat. Nice knee by Jenkins on the head of Linares. And Linares gets taken down again. Oh boy, 22 seconds left. This is gruesome. The blood on the face of Linares. He's trying to pull up the rubber guard, and Jenkins just sitting on the thigh, going back to work. This round, clearly Jenkins. The canvas is covered in blood. I know. Yeah, the Hallerhead logo has blood splattered all over it. It looks like Saw right now. Oh man, the elbows from the top at the end of the round. Jenkins destroyed him in that second. Well, that got everyone's attention as they put a towel on the head of Linares. Linares discouraged, going off to his corner. Well, we know Jenkins won that round. Mamma mia! All right, let's pull the clock back over here. Round number 3. There we go. Somebody call Carrie. Call Carrie. She's Carrie, the Carrie show? Is that what you're talking about? That's a lot of Kool-Aid. Yeah. Oh, man, that elbow that hit the side of the face of Linares. They showed it in slow motion, and the ear just went floppity flew. Wow, the ear was just flopping around. It looked like it was going to fall off his head. He hit the dude so hard. Oh, God. This is going to get uglier and uglier as it progresses. So they're checking the cut on Linares. It's over the right eye on the eyebrow. They covered it up pretty good. The doctor's still talking to the ref. So far they stopped the bleeding. Linares is just kind of wiping his eye right now. We're getting ready for the third round. Has begun. Boy, oh boy. Linares, he needs a prayer right now. Let's see if Linares can do something. He charges in quickly. An underhook by Jenkins. Linares hits him with a knee.
Super chat.
Oh, shit. What's going on here?
Appreciate you.
Come
buddy.
on. Ride Santa Cruz. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Let's go. Top fucking dog, baby. Come on. Let's do it. Top fucking dog. Come on. Damn. Ride Santa Cruz coming in with a $20 donation. Very nice. Okay. Shut the dogs off. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So, there has been a stoppage. An official timeout over here. Let's pull the clock back. That donation came at just the right time. And we have the referee talking to the boys. Was there a nut shot? Was there an eye poke? What happened over here? What happened? Nut shot? I don't know. We see Linares pacing back and forth. What was it? Cup broke? Is that what happened? Don't be a sissy girl. Join the Discord. That's right. We got a Discord. Link in the description. Was it a cup? Is it a malfunction with the cup? Yeah, I didn't see an illegal strike. All right, so it looked like Jenkins had some cup problems, so maybe the cup did broke. Oh, it did break. Ouch. Okay, we're good. Both fighters are good to go again, and here we go. That might, help Linares out a little bit over here. The man needs a finish in this round. I mean, he has had some problems in this fight. Linares coming in pretty fresh now off of that little break. Jenkins looks like the dude from, what's it called? He looks like the Mandalorian, the actor that plays the Mandalorian. Nice knees to the body by Linares. Linares moves Jenkins to the fence. Oh, the elbow by Linares. And Jenkins is just trying to hold him tight. Beautiful throw. Jenkins takes down Linares. Sayonara Linares. As Jenkins lands a massive takedown with plenty of time left in his third. That's got to be incredibly frustrating for Linares. Jenkins kneeing on the right arm of Linares. Linares slips the arm out, but Jenkins in control. 3:44 left in the final round. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tropical Tom.
I don't have hair. I don't need hair dye. Mine already did. Since I'm supposed to say something nice, I thought he Cowboys did a good job the other night. Congratulations, Pulse. I'm sorry I made Aikman and Romo look like gay lovers.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Cowboys did very nice. Very nice. There's nothing better than non-football fans talking about football. It's weird, but I love it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Tropic Tom. Still on the ground. Jenkins in control. Jenkins in control with 3 minutes left over here, landing from the top. And Linares looking to give up the backside. Actually, he didn't get kicked. He just got excited. You mean is he got a boner and it blasted through the cup? Maybe that happened. Too much blood flow downstairs. Linares, though, is getting back up to the feet. Linares got heart. He had a nightmare of a second round, knows the contract is on the line. He tries to throw down Jenkins. Both guys go on the knees, and Linares just back to the mat. Just looking so frustrated. Jenkins mounts him. Oh, my God. Jenkins just slightly better with the grappling from the top over here. Thank you guys for the donations. Really appreciate that. And thank you for hitting the like buttons. We are cruising through the Contender Series. A lot of blood, a lot of carnage going on here as Jenkins is dominating once again. 2:02 left, and it's the Jenkins show. The man that is the favorite, the minus 330 favorite, just grounding and pounding. Now, I'm curious, in the chat, he's a massive favorite over here. He's grinding. He's having, his way with Linares. Is it worthy of a contract? What do you think, guys? I mean, it's pretty dominating. He's about to win all rounds here as is 135 left. But for what you see, if there is no finish, would you give Jenkins a contract? I'm going to have to go with yes, just because he is dominating. But I'm just curious what you think in the chat. Ow, how you doing, Carl? No contracts is A1. Oh, definitely says Quan. How fast do you think Bo will get it done? I don't know. I think it's going to last a little longer. I'm going to give the Bread Beard Man some credit. I'm going to go with his confidence and say he hangs in there a little bit longer. It's going to be a little more competitive. I still think Bo's going to win, but we shall see. Man, oh man, Linares gives up the back. Jenkins locks the hook in. 50 seconds left. Can Jenkins get the finish? He's spreading out Linares. He's just, oh man, that cut is really leaking on this mat. I mean, I guess because he's painting the mat with Linares' face and blood. I mean, it's so gruesome that I don't know how you don't give the guy a contract. More ground and pound. Wow! The ref steps in and stops it with 30 seconds left as Linares was just eating him. It's not like Linares was in a very bad spot. It was just that cut was bleeding so much, and he was just taking unnecessary damage that the ref just stepped in. Linares doesn't argue. He says, okay, thank you. Please seal up this cut. So Jenkins gets the carnage in the third round. 3 fights, 3 carnages. Solid win.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage. Play jokes on carnage. Masturbate with carnage. Ejaculate the carnage. Propose to the carnage. Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
Not a bad stop. Yeah, I don't blame it either. Listen, I mean, it's not like Linares was done and he saved his life. He was just on his knees. His face, the blood was just pouring out of his head. He was catching shots on the side of the head. And the ref's like, okay, enough. It was a mercy stop. I like it. Yeah, I'm good with it. Like, Linares was kind of stepping away, and they just gave it to Jenkins over there. Good stop, I would say. In the last fight, the dude catching the beat in the last fight, you probably could have stopped that early, too. It was just getting stupid. You know, if it gets stupid, you're catching unnecessary punishment, might as well stop it, right? He's probably tied with Volkanovski to contract, even if he went to a decision. Let's see. Fukov Mondays. After taking all that damage, ref should have let him go. The distance fight was almost done. Yeah, but you know what? No complaint from Linares. He just got up. He was like, thank you. You could tell Linares was done. There was no way Linares. That was, I mean, the way the blood was, it was like a faucet just leaking out of his head. You know. Good win. Solid win by Jack Jenkins. So take a look at Jack Jenkins. Goes to 10-2-0. He was a pretty big favorite in this fight and gets to finish late. Jack Jenkins he hasn't lost since 2018. He did get choked out 2018. And then an armbar before that. But man, oh man, things have changed. Things have changed. And he went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7-fight win streak. So impressive. Give him a contract. Why not? Throw the kid a contract, you know what I'm saying? Chase Hooper plus his Mike Mallet equals Jack Jenkins. I can kind of see that. Sign him up. 2 joints is sleeping. Look at how it's going. Fight 1. Yeah, right? Carnage first round. Carnage second round. Carnage third round. 1, 2, 3. So I guess co-main event's going to be a decision? Right? I guess that's where we're going. Like the stops are getting later as the fights progress. It's kind of wild. Yeah, we haven't seen that before in the Contender series. First round finish, first fight. Second round finish, second fight. Third round finish, third fight. And now fourth, I guess we go to a decision? I don't know. How does it work? I don't think so. I think this is going to be another finish, but we shall see. Hey, if you like Carnage, UFC Contender series, week number 10 has been absolutely
wonderful.
Just full of violence. Here's the problem, though. I got to say this. It is a little lopsided. Like, that's the only thing that kind of sucks is we're 3 for 3 with wins, 3 for 3 with finishes. All the favorites are winning and kind of mismatched. You know? That's the only thing that kind of sucks. You know? Favorite. We're not seeing that underdog win. So who knows? I mean, if Donovan Beard could get that win, that would throw this whole Contender series upside down. If he could beat Bo Nickal. So that is the what if scenario. But we're moving into this fight. Sam Patterson versus Vinicius Cenci. 9-1-0 Patterson. 7-1-0 Cenci. Both guys have a lot of green on their resume. Big guys. Wow. This guy's what? 6'4", 155? Come on. 6'4", 155. How's that even possible? Oh my God. Yeah, I just saw A1 saw that. Yeah, 6'4" at lightweight. Is that not crazy? How big is this kid? What's this guy's deal? Holy shit. There's nothing on him. He's a mystery. 6'4", 155. Is anyone got that sort of I mean, that's nuts. 6'4" is massively tall. 155 pounds. Like a string bean. Let me look at his fights here. Knockouts. He does have some submissions. And this guy's loaded with submissions. Okay. This is not going a distance. Damn. 6'4", 155. That is nuts. My ex was 6'7", 175. Oh, 6'7". Oh, my God. 6'7", 175 pounds. Yeah, he must have been super slim, right? 6'7", 175. Holy crap. 6'7", 175. Yeah, that's pretty slim for that height, for sure. Yeah, holy shit, I'm 170. I'm 177. So stretch me out to 6'7". Oh my God, I'm only 5'9". I mean 5'3". Excuse me. I'm only 5'3". With age, he will gain weight. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, but how old is this guy? This guy he's 26. So yeah, he can still pack on some more poundage. I wonder what he hydrates back up to. Like, what the fuck? Sam Patterson, 6'4", 155. 5'11", 180, 6'3", 6 foot 195. I'm 5'3". Yeah, I keep on getting it wrong, but I am 5'3". I don't know why. I keep on forgetting. There's nothing wrong with that, though. My second fight was against a 6'4", 145er. Damn. Wow. 6'4", 145er. Holy shit. That's insane. It's so crazy. I mean, I guess some people, it's like genetics. I mean, I guess some people, they grow super tall, but they can't hold on to the weight. This guy looks pretty solid, though. Like, I'm looking at him. I mean, he's thin. Don't get me wrong, Sam Patterson. But he does look like he has some sort of muscle on him. I don't know how you could hold on to muscle at that height, like with that weight. He's got to be the most miserable fellow making weight, right? 5'4", 115, 5'8", the average. He doesn't look like a string bean. No, he's got muscle on him. Yeah, I mean, he's thin. He's got actually his legs are pretty thick. He's British? Yeah, he's British. All right. No, that's not British. Yeah, he's got some submission skills. I'm looking at his little highlight thing going on right now. Jalen Turner. Yeah, he's another one, right? Long, big 155er. Actually, is he 145, 155? I can't remember. Is he lightweight or feather? He's lightweight, isn't he, Jalen? Right? He's another one, the tarantula. I want to get him on the show as well. That height at that weight comes with a lot of leverage, I've found also. A lot of times I do see like these guys are like abnormally tall and long for the weight class. It doesn't usually work out for them. There are some exceptions like Turner, but like that Tayshaun Prince looking dude, like if they're really string beanie at a weight class, I feel like it's just like grapplers could just kind of ragdoll him. He is 155, okay. Kevin Holland, even though he's retired now, 125, the middle school kid division. Yeah, we're seeing all different shapes and sizes on this Contender series. All right, this other guy could throw some hands, though. I'm looking at Cenci hitting the pads. All right, it should be a good fight. So if you're just jumping in, got a good night of fights here tonight. I've had a wonderful, wonderful time celebrating these carnages with you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is the next one. Sam Patterson versus Vinicius Cenci. If you haven't hit the like button, bash the shit out of it right now. We need a little help over here. Hit the like button. We're looking for 150. I mean, we're only 25 away with 250 people watching. Hit the fucking like button. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Smash it up. Thank you to those who hit the like button. Really appreciate it. It costs you nothing. Just put the thumb in the upright position and let's take over the game. Kelvin Gastelum trains with this kid, Vinicius Cenci. So Cenci is out of where? Oh, he's in California. Kings MMA. So Team Crossface versus Kings MMA. It costs you nothing to be nice. That's true. Beetlejuice, my hero. Did you guys see the Last of Us trailer for that show that's coming on HBO? You guys check it out. What do you guys think? It's got the little girl from Game of Thrones. It's got the Mandalorian dude, and he was from Game of Thrones as well. The Last of Us. I've never played the game, but the trailer looks pretty good. There's a rumor you might have, I don't know that guy, whacked by MI6 agent in London. I don't know who he is, so, but I wish him the best. Or her, I'm not sure. Early predictions: Gamrot versus Dariush. You're not the people keep on asking that. Gamrot did look good in his last fight. I kind of want to pick Benny. Like, I feel like everyone's kind of counting him out. Everyone looks past Dariush, but I feel like Gamrot's like the person to pick. I don't fucking know. All right, you know what? My early prediction will be Dariush. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say Dariush. That's my early one. It's not locked in. Not locked in yet. When the Abu Dhabi event comes up, let's go. Then I'll give you a guaranteed lock. Dariush versus Skinwalker. Every stream, people keep on asking me about Dariush and Gamrot. I can't figure it out. Like, I know that one there was a troll, but I can't figure out. Like, it's kind of interesting. It's a fascinating fight. It is. It's a tough one. I feel like it's a coin flip. You see how good the new Lord of the Rings TV show is. I love the diversity. It really makes this show unwatchable. I couldn't watch it. I tried. I couldn't do it, man. It was terrible. And the new Lord of the Rings is okay. It's good. It's just the time jump in. It's definitely not as good as the first, but I'm gonna still ride it out. You know, Game of Thrones. Excuse me, Game of Thrones. The original is so good, but the new series, I'll let it. I got complaints, but I'll let it go. Eggs Benny poached. As if Dariush versus Gamrot is the fight of the century. I don't know why everyone's still. It's so fucking weird. It is weird. Like, people like, yo, what do you think, Dariush? I mean, you know what? I guess the question is interesting because it's not a lock, like, in either way. So to pick that fight is going to be tricky, especially with Benny. When the fuck was the last time Benny fought? But everyone's ducks Benny. There's a reason. He's tough. Here's Slim Sam Patterson. He looks healthy, man. Like, he looks thin. Got a big smile on his face. I wonder what this guy is weighing now. All right, he is thin. He's got a weird shape because I don't know. He's got an odd shape to him, but 6'4". Fucking A, man. 6'4", 155. It's nuts. Here we go. This fight is about to get going. It's the co-main event. Don't worry, Little Mermaid 2023 will definitely be good. What is going? You know, I never saw the original. I know people are gonna fucking shit on me for that. Never seen the Little Mermaid cartoon. Never, and I don't feel like I have to see it. I feel like it was never necessary. Now I have a daughter, so maybe I might have to take the bullet. But I never seen the original cartoon. Like, Jesse's like, how could you not see the Little Mermaid? I've had that my whole life. How could you not see the Little Mermaid? Easy. A whole new world. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I am good. I will pass. And the movie looks equally as horrible. The new one. Sequel. Whatever the hell it is. I know, Sober Carl. Listen, man. I am not watching The Little Mermaid. I am not. Now I have a daughter. I'm going to have trouble trying to... But as a kid, I never had the urge to watch The Little Mermaid. As a young boy, never said, oh, I really want to see that cartoon. Like, I never, like, what the fuck would I want to see that for? I did see Aladdin. I did see The Lion King. Those were good. I saw Bambi. I saw 26 years old Sam Patterson. 26 for Cenci. 6'1" Cenci. Patterson, they're saying 6'3", so he shrunk. 155, 78-inch reach for Patterson, 74 for Cenci. Let me know in the chat, what's something that you have never seen that everyone's seen? I think everyone has something, right? That they've never seen, that everyone's seen. I guess mine is The Little Mermaid, The Notebook. What else? Haven't really seen The Godfather. I got to watch that. Like, I've seen bits and pieces, never really sat through. I gotta see it. Oh, nice body shot by Cenci. Here we go. So Cenci versus Patterson. Patterson is 6'3" according to the UFC. Oh, a nice right hand by Patterson coming in. Zinging to the face of Cenci. Cenci just walking through it. Collides. They grapple up over here. But Patterson gets the hook and pushes Cenci to the fence. So Patterson in control with 4:15 left in the first of 3. Spun around quickly by Cenci. I'm calling him Cenci. Is it Kenki? I'm assuming it's Cenci. I don't know. Avatar and Breaking Bad. All right, so the original Avatar back in the day was cool. I don't know if it quite holds up. Breaking Bad, fantastic. That is Breaking Bad, probably the last of the white TV. What the fuck? No, what are you talking about? Gus was not white, and he was like the best villain of all time. Bo's fighting next. I highly recommend Breaking Bad, though. I promise you, you will enjoy it. It is a roller coaster ride of fun. Nice left hand by Cenci. Oh, another one. Cenci creeping forward and dropping Patterson. Patterson stumbles against the cage as he got rocked and wobbled by a Cenci shot. Cenci holding him to the fence. And this is like another example of like these super tall dudes. In a lot of situations, they don't fare well against some of these smaller guys. Let's see if Patterson can remove himself. It's not like he's done here. Still plenty of time left in the round. But Cenci is holding him there against the cage with one underhook in the left arm, pushing on the armpit. Cenci still holds him, but Patterson muscles his way off. Here comes String Bean coming forward to kick to the body. Then a leg kick. So Patterson avoids any carnage there, throws the left out there with that long reach. Patterson doesn't seem to be really phased.
Super chat.
Super chat. Guido.
Shout out to the Holes and Savage. Folded hands. Florida.
There you go. Shout out to Guido. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, we hope Savage is all right. I think he's fine. He said he was good, right? I don't know if he's in Tampa or what, but he seems to be fine. Patterson controlling against the cage. And Cenci now holding on to the back of the head, spins Patterson around. 215, lands a left. Patterson does break off again, so Patterson's showing some strength. He's kind of swiping us. Oh, nice left and right as he charges in, Patterson that is, and hits with some knees. Cenci pushes Patterson to the fence again, but Patterson has the underhooks and looking to spin off. Nice left coming in by Patterson, separating, and Patterson coming forward. Good scrap here in the first round between Cenci and Patterson. A 155er fight as a leg kick comes in by Cenci. Patterson with a follow-up. Left slinging over the top by Cenci. Patterson ducks underneath. Patterson backs up, bouncing on the feet. Resets, comes forward. So the Contender series is what we're watching. String Bean is fucked. Hurricane straight. Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty nasty. I was watching the evacuation thing. That's scary, man. When they got to evacuate your town, and it happened. Like I said, it's happened to me. I've been in that situation, in evacuation, and it's crazy. It's fucking crazy scary. Ooh, a nice left hand by Cenci landing on the face of Patterson, followed with a body shot, knee to the body by Patterson, but he gets collected and put to the fence. Cenci looking for the takedown. Patterson staying on the feet. Cenci trying to tangle up the legs and trips down the big man. The tree chopped down. Cenci looking for the back. Patterson on his knees here. That's a big guy to get the back of. Patterson looking massive on the mat as Cenci trying to grab onto the backside. He puts a hook in and is kind of sliding off the back, and this is favoring Patterson as Patterson could shake him off. But Cenci is still relentless trying to get a hold of this backside. If Patterson can kind of shimmy him off, Patterson could have a chance to get a little ground and pound done. 30 seconds left. First round. All right, they're kind of at a stalemate here. Cenci hanging off the side of Patterson. Patterson on his knees. They're both on the mat. 20 seconds. Patterson shakes him off. Here we go. Patterson's trying to get inside the guard of Cenci. Cenci attacks from the bottom. An elbow from the top by Patterson. Whoa, Cenci throws up the legs, looking for the arm of Patterson. Pulls the head in. And Patterson has a face full of peen as Cenci pulls his head towards his crotch. Lands an elbow. I would give the first round to Cenci as one's in the books. What do you say in the chat? Co-main event. Bo Nickal next. Bo Nickal versus the Beard. What do you say? What do you say? Let's get ready for round number 2. I like the Contender series. I'm going to miss it. 2023. We're going to have to wait until next year. Last Contender series of the year. Bittersweet. When is the best time to send super chats, during rounds or between fights? I mean, listen, I'll take it anytime. Anytime you want to send that shit, I'll take it. I'll take it whenever you want. I mean, between fights, I guess, is optimal, but if you got something to say, I do have them paused right now, but, you know, if they slip through, they slip through. It's all good. It just helps support the show, so I'll never deny it. So as Patterson is standing between rounds and Cenci is using the stool, if that means anything to you guys. They should have had Raul Rosas fight tonight. That would have been kind of cool, right? Rosas and Bo Nickal on the same Contender series. But I think they did it right because you had the hype of the 17-year-old, and now you have the hype of Bo. You kind of spread it out. So I don't mind it. Can't put all your eggs in one basket, you know? Who do you got getting put into the UFC game from the Contender series? I mean, there's a lot of people in the Contender series. A lot of people. The UFC game's weird. Don't you feel like everyone that's on the roster should be in the game? Like, I feel like, I don't know. Is there that many people that they can't do it? Like, I feel like you got to put everyone in there. They should have updates and patches where you put if you are signed by the UFC, should be in the game. I mean, the game sucks as it is. At least put all the fighters in there. By the way, these two are slinging. Second round has begun. And Patterson has a little sense of urgency. Comes in with that right hand. The left, gets popped with a left hand by Cenci. That backs up Patterson, but Patterson seems to be fine as he puts the kick towards the body. Two of them, and that's a nut shot. Patterson with the shot to the cuppage. We stop.
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
Take your time, Cenci. Take your time.
You know, you really didn't have to hit me in the pussy. That was really uncalled for. Hitting someone in the pussy is just rude.
Cup shot! That really fucking hurt! Cup shot! Why did you do that? Cup shot! My balls are inside out! Cup shot! My penis is in pain! Cup shot! Cup shot!
Uh-oh. That was not a cup shot. Oh. Hold on. I'll tell you what happened here in a second. Give me a sec. Oh, my God. That was not a cup. That was not a cup shot. Not a cup shot, guys. 343. We're going to sync it up over here. That was above the waistline. Did you guys see that? Oh, my God. His penis was not in pain. It was not in pain, guys. That was a fake. Aljo's in the chat. Aljo's in the chat. Although they are continuing right now. So Cenci utilizes the fake cup shot to take some time to rest. But Patterson looking pretty good here with the clinch against the cage. String being in control. Cenci puts him off. So remember what we said, like all the fights were finishes, right? First fight, round 1. Second fight, round 2. Third fight, round 3. And this one could be a decision. That's a weird... That's like hitting for the cycle. 3 minutes left. A sprawling Patterson stops the takedown. Oh, shit! Trying to grab the neck of Cenci, then goes to side control. So didn't have it there. Patterson, who does have submissions on his resume, has Cenci down to the mat here, and he is trying to get up tight, up on the body of Cenci. He wants the neck. He is trying to get over to a mount position as one leg is compromised. I feel like he's got to get over to the other side. And Cenci is squirming from the bottom, so Patterson wants the neck. Cenci staying calm as Patterson is now driving the knee into the midsection. Cenci is trying to roll out of the position here, but Patterson in control. On top, half guard. 2:15 left in the second round. And Patterson cruising here. All right, big boy's got a chance to land some punishment. Okay, here we go. Sphincter spank can be dangerous move. Sphincter spank. We got an actor. Yeah, I mean, he took advantage of a non-nut shot. That's got to be wild, man. Dana watches the replay, see it's not a nut shot, and be like, this guy wants a contract? Anyway, Cenci's in trouble, man. We got Patterson on top, the big boy looking to put work in here. So Cenci was doing good in the first round, but the momentum has changed. Patterson on top. Cenci's trying to hold on, and the big guy is trying to keep him on the ground, but Cenci gets on a knee. Patterson looking to grab the neck again, rolls around with Cenci, tries to lock up the choke as he caught Cenci scrambling around from the bottom, but Cenci rolling around and driving through the choke on his knees. Patterson rolls around to the backside of Cenci, looking to control the back with a hook, but Cenci defending. So Patterson on the hunt on the ground, and and Cenci trying to escape. Patterson puts a hook in and has control of the backside with one hook, looking for a neck again. So we could have a split fight going into the third. Does anyone in the chat think that Patterson won the first? Oh, here we go. This might not even leave the second round as Patterson's getting tight. That's really tight. Patterson's looking for the choke. That is it. That is it. There is another carnage. Whoa. As Cenci taps and then goes into like autopilot. He taps and then in La La Land tries to continue fighting. The ref stops and says, bro, it's done. Patterson gets the submission in the second round. Nice finish. Very nice finish. Carnage. Wow.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
A celebration of carnage. Wow, man. So here's the thing. That kind of sucks a little bit. All the fights, favorites get the finish and the win. Now, this fight probably the most competitive because Cenci had a really solid first round. It's really tough to see. Cenci is hugging on his corner, very emotional, and he still looks like he's in La La Land from that choke. Scary stuff here, man. And Patterson gets the win. He'll get a contract. But all of the favorites tonight getting wins by finish, by carnage. And now we are getting ready for the main course. The fight that majority of people are here to see or watch us react to, Bo Nickal versus Donovan Beard. That is next on the table. What do you guys think so far? I'm curious, like, even though there's 4 fights, 4 finishes, I'm curious if Dana White says, well, you were a favorite, maybe he didn't like something. I think he's going to give all 4 contracts. That's what I think. But we shall see as we're getting ready for the main event. Bo's for Furiosity in highlight. Nickals wins. UFC has another huge hug a happy homo. Hug happy homo. Like that. Bo, let's see. I don't play jokes with Carnage anymore, guys. Bo Nickal beats Hamzat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pump the brakes, man. Wow. If you think about it. Yeah, both 185ers now. I did a parlay on the favorites tonight. Other than the really close ones is Theo Gates. Good job. Good job. He better get KO or sub for the win. Carnage choke submission. Let's go, Bo. Yep, says Danny. So there we go. People chiming in on the Bo Nickal experience. The experiment continues. D. Brooker has been a member for 11 months. Let's go, D. Brooker. Shout out to the members, baby. Where you at, members? Where you at up in that chat? Where are the members at? Let me see you guys. Show off your beautiful badges in that chat room. This is going to be a good fight. Fake BM nutshot guy. Fake nutshot guy lost. You're right. Noah's getting knocked out, unfortunately. Or Bo, trying to say? Bo's greater than a rat. Oh, rat lip. Gotcha. Let's go. Bo by submission. Kamaru Usman's. There we go. Yeah, what's your favorite emojis, members in the chat? Let me see. I see some dragons with a little Mystic Moss action like that. I see some marijuana weeds. I like that as well. Enjoy it. I see the clams in the chat as well. I don't know why my chat's not showing that. I see it in the chat. I guess if it's too many of them, I don't know. That's weird. That's so weird. This live chat's got a filter on it. Number 1 bullshit.
This is number 1 bullshit.
By the way, 5 likes away from the goalie goal. 5 likes away. Can we get our goal tonight? Before the Bo Nickal fight, with 267 people watching, can we get the goal of 150 likes? 1 away. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Baby, we did it! Before the Bo Nickal fight happens, we have never seen 150 likes on this channel. And for the first time ever, on the MMA-Holes, we reach 150 likes. Never has been done in the history of this program. 6 years, never seen 150. Dreams do come true.
Let's go.
I got the goals. We hit the lock, goals. Lock it goals. We got the lock it goals. Slap the like button, it's time to lax. I slap the like button, we hit the goals. We hit the like goals.
Oh, it's beautiful. The beautiful likes. Thank you. Before the Bo Nickal fight got started, we hit the like goals. Appreciate it. Next goal is 420. Can it be possible? We'll see. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Let's move on into the Bo Nickal versus Donovan Beard situation. Guido and the Speedo coming in.
LGB. Let's go, Bo.
LGB. Let's go, Bo. Come on, baby. Thank you, Guido, for the $2 donation. Thank you. Appreciate that. By the way, the top dog sitting at the $20 donation. Thank you to Ride Santa Cruz. Will it stay that way? As Ride Santa Cruz is wonderful drop in the $20. Thank you to everyone supporting the show. Truly appreciate you guys. Just constantly supporting us and keeping us on air. Absolutely wonderful. We'll keep on pumping out the content if you keep on pumping out those donos. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. All right, so who's winning this puppy? Who's winning this thing? Bo Nickal versus Donovan Beard. Now, Bo Nickal is a minus 2,800 huge underdog. I have a feeling some gamblers out there said, you know what? Why not Donovan? Why not give it a go? I mean, the guy's 7-1-0. Guy's got a bunch of finishes out there in his wins. He's very confident in the interviews. Why not go for it? I mean, I'm going to say Bo's going to get the win, but there's a part of me that might be rooting for Mr. Donovan Beard. I think Donovan Beard would be fun to see win this, be the final fight on the card, and get the first underdog win of the night. I'm laughing because I'm just looking at his picture. This dude is the happiest guy in the world. The guy, he literally looks like the Black Joker. It's fantastic. If Bo wins, I'll take my girlfriend on a McDonald's date this Friday, and then she'll leave me for being cheap. How about that story out of Cali today? Girl was dressed in tactical gear. Cops shot her. I didn't hear about that. What? I put my life savings on Beard. Jack Prince Harry. Bo Nickal round 1 finish minus 250. God damn, that's crazy, man. It's too early for Bo Nickal in GOAT discussion. Who is this Skinwalker? Where did Skinwalker come from? He's actually pretty funny. Let's see. Girlfriend thinking lobster, huh? I'm thinking Burger King. You know, fun fact, the first, no joke. Oh my God! Fun fact, me and Jesse's first meal together was Burger King. We were on our way to Atlantic City. Burger King was literally the first meal. And she was like a vegetarian. She broke that with Burger King. Fun fact. What classy man I am. I haven't had Burger King in forever now. Because now we got better burger joints over here. But yeah. I know, I'm very romantic. I am. I really am. That's I'm a very suave human being. There's nothing getting a girl going like a good Whopper. Perhaps we've already met Chris. Ha ha ha. You're the man, dude. Thank you, Skinwalker. Appreciate that. Yo, I got 1,000 on Bo. It's flame broiled. Masa bringing her to Atlantic City to work. BK is poison. D-Life made Jesse pay for dinner. Moss made Jesse pay for... no, I did not make her pay for dinner. If you make it, I know it's like it's 2022, and like dudes now are like, you want to split? You want to split the check? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. If you're that broke, you should be fucking going on dates. Just fucking bang your hand. Bo should be number 1 on the pound for pound list. Unworthy chicks get Burger King. Let's see. MDs, now are you making Happy Meals for adults? How badass is that? Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I feel like it's like that's what dudes do now. Like, I was talking to Jessie. It's the reason why Jessie's with such an older guy, because she was talking about like guys her age, like, are just like weird, man. They're like femboys. It's strange. Splitting the check. Like, I don't know. It's just that's fucking nuts. That's so nuts. But, you know, you gotta do it. Some guys need a sugar mama. I went out with this smoking hot 20-year-old. I was 34. She wanted to pay half. Did she really? Now, that could be a red flag too. You know, she might not want anything to do with you. you know, like you might, if you have a situation, I don't know. And then you got some girls like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I could pay my own way. I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, the guy, you know, at least the first date, I mean, you don't let the lady pay unless it's a mess. Unless the date is a fucking disaster and you hate the person. All right, go for it. But even that, like, I don't know. I just, like, you cover the check, you kick him to the curb, right? She was a whore. She was a man. I took a stripper to a melting pot in AZ. She fell in love. ESPN Plus. I cook at home for women. That's actually a pretty strong move. Like, if you could cook, you take it back. Because now you have her back to your place, right? You win. You cook her a nice dinner. You wine, you dine, you're 69. That's a move. I've never been a good cooker. I can make eggs. I'm making me an egg. But I'm not a good cook. I'm so hyped for this fight. It's the CEO EPO. It's about to go down, baby. We're just watching some highlight reel stuff between the two, having a little conversation with the chat. Bo Nickal versus Donovan Beard is the fight, the final fight of the night, and we'll react to it. Only pay full price in relationships. Only pay full price in relationships? I don't know. It's pride, though. What happened to guys' pride? Like, you don't have any pride, like, where you could split them. I don't know. You know what's weird, too? Like, I don't know. It's like, when you go out to eat, I don't know. Like, don't you feel weird when you have, like, I feel weird. My dad never lets me pay, right? He's very, like, he has to pay for it. And you know, that's great, you know, but it feels weird. Like, you grow up and your dad's paying for your meal. That's odd. So now in return, like, if I have the chance, I'm going to pay. I'm going to fucking, if the check comes. The only one I can't pay for is my dad. My dad will never let me pay. He's got that old school pride. I usually avoid dinners unless it's clear thing that we are hooking up. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go to dinner, but dinner's not. Yeah, dinner's weird. Because think about it. You go to a dinner, like, you're on a first date and you go to a dinner, right? And you're just like, so what do you do for a living? And you're like chewing and shit, like food's like if you have a beard, food might be in your beard. The cops are coming. You know, it's weird. Going to dinner might not be the right move. Go to coffee. Go get some, like, go to Starbucks or some shit. Just don't order a latte, whatever you do. Go get like even if you don't like black coffee, just get a black coffee, because you got to feel the woman out. A woman would dump you if you got a latte, you know? I'll have that, and I love chai lattes. Don't get me wrong. Chai lattes are delicious. But if it's your first date, maybe not go for the chai. I don't know. You done? Get a coffee. Get a black coffee. I'm getting swatted.
Wonderful.
All right, here we go. Let's get into the fights. That's my advice.
Bo Nickal is the great white shark of a grappler that would change the landscape of the middleweight division. No exceptional grapplers there currently. Thoughts?
Well, Hamzat. Someone threw that out there. Hamzat is pretty exceptional, right? So Hamzat's there. Bo Nickal. It would get interesting for sure. It would get interesting. I'm gonna say this. I don't think Izzy is gonna be champ. If Bo Nickal rises up the rankings, Izzy is not gonna be champ anyway. There'll be someone else there. That's my My prediction. Siren's happy. Yeah. Arizona. You got to love the Arizona sirens. All right, here we go. So Bo Nickal getting felt up. We're about to get ready for this fight reaction over here, Contender Series style. Now, they're going to be transparent because UFC, I don't know why. This is Bo Nickal's second fight. You would think they'd have a picture of him. But on the Contender Series, you don't get the pictures. On the regular UFC fights, you will. But you will see the damage on the fighter, and you'll also see the live stats in between as it goes down. Will it go past the first round? Will there be an upset? Who's going to win? How's it going to happen? Let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be picking Bo. He is the hype train, looking very confident as he paces slowly back and forth. Adelaide Bird is one of the judges. So let's do this. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Bo was vicious when I saw him. I usually bring a girlfriend with me on the first date with a girl. What? Bo round 1, 409. Oh my God, what a terrible time to buffer. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? ESPN. This is the worst. What? Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh my God. It just fucking conked out on me. Dude, what the fuck? Is anyone else having ESPN Plus problems? Oh, come on. Load up, bitch. Oh my God. What the fuck? It just... Oh God, help me. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Everything's like buffering and shit. No problems? What the hell? Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me like that? Hold on a second. We're trying to refresh the situation over here. We have a serious problem going on right now. It won't load up. ESPN will not load up. Oh my God, what the fuck? I gotta restart everything. Oh my God. Done. Bo won. God damn it, what the fuck? Hold on a second. I'm gonna do a backup plan here. What the hell, man? Oh my God. Like, that is like the worst timing. Stop saying Bo lost. Stop saying we're gonna get this. Jesus Christ. During this fight? Why would it do that? Dude, what in the holy hell is going on here? All right, I'm going to my backup plan over here. Like, right before the fight gets going. And it's a legit link. Like, it's my fucking ESPN Plus. All right, here we go. All right. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Hang in there. Hang with the boys, guys. Hang with the boys. Contender Series, load it up. Jesus, Christmas. Oh my.
With 3 different submissions.
Okay.
In this.
What the? It's over. Here's the replay. Bo hits him with a left hand. Drops him. Ground and pound. It's really over. Are you fucking kidding me? Bo just ran him over. Fight's over. What did he get him with? A guillotine? He mounts him. Oh my God. He fucking killed this dude. He killed him. So he threw up a triangle. Okay, there it is. So it was a triangle. Three strikes landed. Bo drops him with... Oh my God.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage. Go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage. Play jokes on carnage. Masturbate with carnage. Ejaculate the carnage. Propose to the carnage. Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
I mean, what do you think? Think he gets a contract? Great googly muggly. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, that was wild. Well, we didn't see it live, but I caught it right after it happened. Bo Nickal submits Donovan Beard. I mean, is he that good? Is he that fucking good? I think so. Are we seeing something like? Is this what? Are we seeing something? Was this just a layup? All right, Dana White shaking hands with Bo. He's standing up, and Bo's talking to him. Dana's got this big shit-eating grin on his face. Bo's not even smiling. He's just like, yeah, another day at the office. Oh, my God. I tell you what. How do you not want to see Bo Nickal versus Khamzat Chimaev? Like, how do you not want to see that? Fuck the Izzy fight. I mean, Bo Nickal versus Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, my God. He cracked him with a left. He just muscled his way through this. Dude, Donovan had... this is the first time I've seen Donovan not smile. Donovan was running around the interview scene that, not me, not me. He got ran over. I mean, just make Nickal versus Khamzat. Let's go. Let's go. Just put him in the cage. Let him go at it. Oh, let me hear what he has to say. He keeps on saying he's a pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. He's 3-0. It's crazy. Straight to the top. He's very composed. What do you think? I mean, like, Bo beats GSP. Bo beats everybody. Bo, he's going to be a fucking superstar, this dude, man. He's going to be a superstar. Like, here's why. What American superstar is in the UFC? Like, what is an American superstar in the UFC? I can't name one. Aljo? Who is an American superstar in the UFC that you're like, oh my God, like I'm talking someone that's got that juice, you know, like that Khamzat, that Habib, the Connor juice, like that juice. Yeah, I guess O'Malley. Yeah, I guess O'Malley would be a guy. Yeah, good one, O'Malley. That's one. That's it. Mike Jackson. Yeah, O'Malley would be the guy. But the thing with O'Malley, he had that Contender Series finish, but Bo Nickal, he's scared. Bobby Green. Give me that contract. Let me. All right. Here's the thing. I can't really listen to him. I mean, all right. Okay. He's not like electrifying on the mic. He doesn't have to be. He's just like, whatever. Like, he's like one of those guys. I'm the best. Let's move on. Like, he's kind of has no personality. So it's not like he's going to be a big trash talker, this guy, but I think that's going to hold him back, to be honest. This bull guy is full of himself, says Jeremiah. Yeah, I think the problem with Bo Nickal is going to be the fact that his demeanor is so, listen, you got to sell yourself. You have to. Now, what he does in the cage is fucking fantastic, what we've seen so far, but in order for him to be that American superstar, he's got to put some clown hair on or something. I don't know. Start talking some shit, like, got to do something, man. But guys, he's scary. He is a scary human being. Why did this go to Curtis Blades? What the fuck? So Bo Nickal gets the win, first round, takes out Beard. All 5 fights are finishes. He'll have Chael to help. You think Chael's gonna help him out? Yeah, I mean, the guy's really good, and I want to watch him fight. There's no doubt about it. I want to see what he can do at middleweight. Like, can't we just have a humble fighter? No. Nope. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I mean, we could, but it's just, it doesn't do anything for us. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna see who gets the contracts. That takes time. TJ used to be really boring. Yeah, TJ just leaned into the heel approach, right? The whole snake in the grass thing, and then became a lot more interesting, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, Bo is still young. How old's Bo? Bo is what, 26? I mean, damn, man, 26 years old with that, that level of oh man, Dana White looks so happy. He by the way looks really slim after he went on his diet. Holy shit, Dana lost a lot of weight. He goes, I didn't get to see much. Okay, here we go. This is going to be quick. Contract time. I like him. He's in. That's what Dana White goes, yeah, I like him. He's in. Okay, very nice. So Mendonça gets in. Estevam is next. Dana's looking at his cheat notes. I wonder why he was staying on the ground with a guy with 11 submissions. But it's because he's well-rounded. This guy's going to get a contract. We want the carnage, not mounting. Well, mounting nerds. I mean, listen, if the guy's finishing people in the first round over and over again, there's really not much to say. Sober Carl says 1 contract. I need the Dana diet. I'd be invisible if I did the Dana diet. Dana's fucking slim now. He used to look like a house, but he got trim. All right, you're in the UFC. Rafael Ramos Estevam. You're a UFC fighter. Jenkins. He looked like a one-trick pony. He said that's his biggest thing with him. He dominated. He's a great kickboxer, apparently. That's what he hears. Jimmy Crew thinks he's going to be a world champion, he said. He did get the... Wow. He says there was a night that he might not have taken him, but tonight he's taking him. So Dana's he's feeling very giving tonight, and he does the Billy Strut, Jack Jenkins, as he walks over. Okay, here we go. Dana, what does he say about Sam Patterson? Perfect time to be in the UFC. He's going into his prime. He is in Mr. Tall Sam Peterson from the UK. And here comes Bo Nickal. Here we go. Let's see what the boss says. And Bo Nickal's saying, give it to me. He's so smug, this guy. Okay, he's singing his praise. The confidence he's talking about now. They're excited to see the future of Bo Nickal. Welcome to the UFC. Bo Nickal finally makes it into the UFC. You get a contract. You get a contract. Everybody gets a contract. Let's go. Let's go. Bo Nickal gets the contract. Thank you, James Hickey. The official James Hickey. Let's go. Thank you for subscribing and hanging with the boys. Thank you, Hickey. B-Man.
Wonderful.
As someone who breathes for a living, this show is incredibly breathtaking.
Well, thank you very much, B-Man. A professional breather. Thank you. Breathtaking. Thank you, B-Man. Appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here. We have a new subscriber, Chagwuka Azode. Chagwuka Azode. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Chagwuka. Thank you. So Dana White's being interviewed by Laura Sanko. Chat, what do you think? Bo Nickal has finally made it into the UFC. He got the contract, finished in the first round, made it look easy once again. Like I said, he's got that Kayla Harrison vibe to him, you know, just mauling guys. Now, it's going to be interesting to see him hit the talent of the UFC, the pool of the UFC. I feel like the UFC is going to play it slow and slowly bring him up. But if he keeps smoking guys in the first round, you have no and he stays active, a la Khamzat Chimaev, you would have to say that this guy is going to surge up there quickly. And how could you not come at the idea of thinking of Bo Nickal versus Khamzat Chimaev down the road? I mean, come on. How could you not? I understand people like throw him in against Izzy. Let's get Izzy out of there. Striker versus grappler, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I want to see grappler versus grappler. I think him versus Chimaev is fascinating. The way these guys intensely move forward and try to finish their opponent so quick. I mean, that is the fight. That is massively interesting to me. This guy would probably be able to out-grapple Khamzat. Fascinating fight. Who would win? Who do you think would win? I mean, this is very premature. This is early. Bo just got to the UFC. He's got 3 wins as an MMA fighter. What do you think? Bo Nickal, Khamzat. Actually, I'll throw a poll in. He just said Bo is in UFC 4. No fucking way. Did they throw him in UFC 4? Is that true? Oh my God. Who wins? Oh my God. Oh my God, they're showing the UFC 4 game. They put Bo Nickal in UFC 4 before he even won the fight? Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. It feels like a work, man. I don't know. It feels like... What the fuck? All right, I'm going to add the poll to the chat. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. That was weird. I mean, they had the fucking game all ready to go. They literally... What the hell? The kid just got the contract, and they're holding the fucking game. They're holding the UFC 4 game with Bo Nickal on the cover of it. I mean, what? What? That is so strange. So bizarre. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's next for Bo Nickal. A guy with that much confidence. The fans voted. The fans voted Bo. Sick thing is Bo is not signed to anybody as of now. Would be sick if he signed with Bellator. No, he signed with the UFC. What are you talking about? He literally is. That's it. Put the contract in front of him. He's good to go. New game might have contender fighters. If he higher than a 4-star in stats, I swear. I mean, it's crazy. You know what it is? UFC 4 is such a trash game that you got to put a guy like Bo Nickal in it to get people to actually buy that piece of junk. It's so bad. Wildberry, the fans voted Rosas, and UFC gave it to Bo. So wait, I don't know the story behind that. So the fans voted for who was going to go in the game. I would going for Bo to kick Khamzat's ass. You think it's trash game? To be fair, yeah, I think so. I think it's terrible. I think it's so clunky. It's unwatchable. It's clunky. It's just, I don't know. You would think by now they would be able to make that game a little more flowy. It's just like, and when they're like grappling, it's just like clunky and just, I don't know. It just feels, doesn't feel right. Looking at the poll, let's see. It's an interesting poll to me. Let's put up the poll. Let's put up the poll. Here we go. Boop. Nickal. Wow. Man, you guys are believers. Who wins, Bo Nickal or Khamzat Chimaev? Right now, 57% of our audience, now 55, saying Bo Nickal FTW. Make that fight happen right now. Make it happen right now, please. It's an old game, so they can just put him into it. I guess, yeah. I guess like Grand Theft Auto, you can just keep on patching and updating and throwing him in. Nickal, the great USA hope. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. Like you do have Sean O'Malley. For the people that said Sean O'Malley out there, right now he's the guy from the U.S., right? But Sean O'Malley, like he doesn't, like he's finished people, but he went the decision with Chris Mutino, for God's sakes. Like you had Khamzat Chimaev when he went decision. It was against Gilbert Burns, who was a top 5 guy, and Gilbert is a killer. You know, so Khamzat mauled people on the way to that point. Whereas Sean O'Malley, you know, you had your ups and downs. It was weird. Bo Nickal could surpass Sean O'Malley tremendously quick if he just keeps on annihilating people in the first round. That is the key. I mean, you smoke people in the first round, you move forward. Like, look at Conor. When Conor was lights out people in the fucking first round over and over again, you know, Conor became a superstar. Bo Nickal, but he did have the gift of the gab as well. And he did go to decision with Max Holloway. That did happen. If Bo Nickal just mauls through people, I have a feeling even, you know, the confidence and that sort of legendary run by him that he could potentially make could really make him something special. He already has the fan base of the wrestling fans out there. It's clear that people do like Bo Nickal. People like the confidence, and people hate the confidence, and that's good. You want people to like his confidence. You want people to hate his confidence. And the haters are going to be more important than the people that like his confidence. You know, the people that despise a guy that has that much swag and confidence and thinks they could beat the world, you're always going to tune in to root for them to lose. You know, those are the guys you want to lose. So that's what the UFC wants. That's what they want. They don't care if you like them or you hate them. They want you to have to must-see TV. That's what they need. And Bo Nickal has a chance to be one of those guys. Very early in the career, you already see, you know, the poll is up, and now it's getting closer to 50-50, which kind of makes sense. But the cops coming for me. But, you know, this is how. Oh, all right, Chimaev just took the lead now. Okay. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, we can't just run away from Chimaev, right? We can't. You would have to say Chimaev would win this fight, just going on the experience over here. But I gotta say, after watching Bo compete in these two fights and run over, like, I'm getting Chimaev vibes, Smesh vibes from the U.S. And I'm pumped, man. It's good to see a U.S. guy. You know, it's all these stars, all the biggest stars in the UFC are from all of the countries. So it's about time we got a U.S. star coming here. So I want to know what you guys think in the chat about Bo Nickal, who gets the contract, or if there's anyone else on the card that you're excited about, because we got to see all finishes over here. The bummer, they're all favorites. We didn't get to see an upset. I like to see at least one upset on the card. They're all finishes by favorites, so it kind of leaves a bad taste, you know, but it is what it is. We move on. Let's see what the chat says. Chimaev experience isn't that vast, to be fair. Well, I mean, he's got way more UFC experience, you know. Octagon experience is way different than regional, you know. Bo MF Nickal, come shot with KO Nickal. Let's see. Thought Dan Harding versus MMA Jujube. John Jones, Derek Lewis, the Arkansas Kid, O'Malley. John Jones is a superstar, yes, but, I mean, with all the shit that he's gotten himself into and everything like that, kind of... Derek Lewis is sort of a star. Like, people love Lewis, but it's not like you can't. What I'm talking about, superstar, I'm talking about you're in an elevator, right? You're going up. I'm going to go to, hey, what floor are you going to? I'm going to 7th floor. I'm going all the way up to the top over there. And you're in an elevator just with people, and those people probably don't watch MMA. If you say, hey, guys, everyone in the elevator, you know who Conor McGregor is? Everyone will be like, yep. Everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows who Conor McGregor is. John Jones, yeah, people would know, but a lot of people won't know, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about the casual people out there. When you're a superstar, everyone knows. Even if you don't watch a sport, you're like, hey, what's that? Like the first thing people say, like, that don't know about the sport, is that Conor McGregor guy? Like, every time someone talks to me and they ask, hey, what do you do? You have a podcast? And oh, what's it about? I say to UFC, what's the first thing they say? Conor McGregor. If they don't know. If they don't know about the sport. That's the first person they throw out there, you know? And John Jones is another one that's pretty popular. Not on Conor's level, but John Jones for the U.S. is pretty popular. I want to see an international superstar from the U.S. I want to see a guy or a gal that when you get in that elevator, you say this person's name from the U.S. and everyone knows who this person is. Could Bo Nickal be that guy? I don't know if he's got the shit talking to do it. But who knows? He might develop a character along the way, and you know, away we go. Who knows? He called out Logan Paul. Did that really happen? Oh my God! There's only one Conor McGregor. Bo's sister looks like Miss Piggy. Got to have a personality is very important. That's what helps O'Malley, right? I mean, he doesn't have a dazzling personality, but he does zone into that gamer, that young, you know, merch mentality, the crazy hair. He's making up for his lack of personality with his style and his hair, you know? So he's smart. O'Malley's doing it very smart. What do? I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, I get that a lot. Can you make money doing that? Like, that's what I hear. And the answer is no. The answer is quickly no. No. But it's still fun. He's in the UFC. Why did call a WWE guy? I don't fucking know. But you know what's going to happen? Everywhere on Twitter, you're going to hear Bo Nickal called out Logan Paul. Like, that's going to be everywhere. That's the headline. Bo Nickal wins the contract. He calls out Logan Paul. It's going to, smart. I get why I did it. Sean O'Malley is great on his podcast and needs to open up an MMA mic. I think Sean O'Malley, okay, so I severely disagree on that. I think Sean O'Malley, I've listened to his podcast. It's not good. It's not. It's not. I have nothing against Sean O'Malley, but his podcast is not good. Now, him playing on gaming streams, he knows how to talk to those kids over there, but his podcast is just nasally, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just too airheady for me to listen to, and I'm a pretty big airhead. So you would think I would fall into that. I can't do it. Dorks watch Sally play video games, but it works. And it's smart because he gets that young demographic, so it's very smart. Helps with his merch and all that stuff. But yeah, I tried listening to him and his brother. Oh no, I can't listen to that. It's mostly kids who watch Sean. I can't watch. Yeah, he's got a young, like, I'm sure if you look at his demographic, it's kids with fucking the full send hats, the happy dad stuff. And it's smart, man. You want to get that young demographic. You want it because honestly, us old fucks are going to fucking fall off the face of the earth, and you got to get that next generation in there. That's why we got a young hot buck on our Instagram, But Sean's doing a good job, and I'm really curious to see what Bo Nickal does. So what I was thinking about doing, and let me know in the chat if you want to do this. Thinking about doing this. I was thinking about hanging around for Dana White's press conference and playing the audio here and seeing what Dana White said. So let me know what the chat wants if you want to hang for a little bit more. Maybe I'll play a quick break and then we'll run into this. Let's see if the boss man. Oh, the boss man's out. Okay, here we go.
O'Malley is the Gen Z cash cow. I mean, who else is that really?
O'Malley's the Gen Z cash cow. I mean, yeah, right now, he's got his finger on the pulse of what the kids are doing for sure, man. For sure. O'Malley's doing a good job with that. I mean, the things he's saying on his gaming streams, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I guess he's trying to talk to the younger generation. He's trying to get those 15-year-olds. All right, so Dana White has already hit. Damn. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a quick break, and then when we come back, I'm going to play the audio of Dana White, the press conference. We'll be a little bit behind, but I'm going to play it here, and then we're going to break down what Dana thought of the event. This is the last Contender Series. Let's hit the break, and then when I come back, we'll play the Dana White press conference, and we'll give our thoughts on this. So we will be. Whoops, hold on a second. Be right back after a quick break here. Here we go. I am curious. I want to hear because this weekend, I think the fights this weekend at the Apex are going to be no media. It's closed to the media and fans this week at the Apex. So I am hoping that the media asks Dana White these questions. You would think. That's why I'm going to listen to this press conference. We know Dana liked these guys. But let's see. I'm curious if the media has the balls to ask about that. We will be right back after this quick break. We'll be right back. Hang in there, friends. Hit the like. Smash the like button.
Cause I'm a CBDX.com boy. We sell legal, Delta ATHC, it will get you very strong. We sell gummies, yeah. Buzz-based oil and etc. And they post on Twitter. Oh yeah, hey, on CBDX.com. You better get with them. You're gonna get real high. You're gonna get that tree. You're gonna get real down loud from the island boys. You're gonna get all down. And so from the ground, you be smoking bud, you be smoking trees. We a different breed. You smoking green and pearl, and then you create a hurt, yeah. You better get with CBDX.com, cause we some CBDX.com boy. You better tap in on the website, Island Boys, right now.
When it comes to underwear, there's nothing more important than comfort. Why empty your pockets for generic underwear that loses comfort, quality, and style when you can slip into a pair of Sheath and get even more out of your daily wear? With Sheath underwear, you can treat your jewels like royalty as they are given their own private sanctum, keeping them secure and you in a state of bliss. Get 20% off Sheath now using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES with the link in the description below.
And for the ladies?
Absolutely! Sheath isn't just for men. Ladies can now experience Sheath's style, comfort, and functionality too. Sheath for women is crafted using a signature modal elastine fabric blend for form-fitting breathability that will not affect the natural pH environment or the microclimate of the skin while producing that long-lasting, unimpeded comfort. Use promo code MMA-Holes, MMA-HOLES for 20% off at sheathunderwear.com.
Stand by. We're going to play Dana White at the press conference post-Contender series. Okay, thank you to our sponsors. Let's sync this thing up here. Here we go. Let's get ready to pop off on some press conference action, media scrum, whatever you want to call it. Give me a second here. All I want. How's everyone doing? You guys hanging in there? You guys hanging in there? Tomorrow we got a really cool guest coming on the show, UFC fighter, coming off a really big win. All right, so we're going to play this from the beginning over here. We're going to break it down.
My God. Yeah, incredible, man. Kid's incredible. He looks great. Obviously a big step up in competition this time.
Dana loves saying incredible.
Fighting somebody 7-1, reach advantage, height advantage, and the kid's confidence in himself is unbelievable. His game is amazingly well-rounded. And
incredible.
Yeah, it was impressive.
You know, all the talk after his first appearance is why the hell didn't they just sign him the first time around? So by what you saw tonight, do you think maybe we did make a mistake bringing him back, or does tonight prove that you made the right decision?
After what you saw tonight, you know I made the right decision. I mean, you know, he got highlighted once. SportsCenter's been talking about him for 3 days. Come in tonight and performs the way that he does.
And we just coincidentally have him on the cover of the video game. Nothing planned.
Couldn't have done it any better.
Now,
and they planned that.
I must say so myself.
He's just patting himself on the back, man. Dana, the smart man. This guy knows what he's doing. He's not. Listen, he knows what he's doing.
Pat yourself on the back.
Apparently, I must.
All right, so now the dilemma, right? The guy's 3-0, but he's obviously incredibly talented. So as you sit there now, what do you see as a career path for him? I mean, do you test him against like ranked talent early on?
Reggie's like, I see him fucking Izzy in the ass. I see him submitting Izzy and then butt fucking him. Imagine Dana White said that. I'm pretty sure he's not going to say that, but imagine.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do with him?
No, you don't test him against ranked talent. You bring him in just like you would bring in any prospect. You know, and you build him up, give him fights. And the problem is that there's no easy fights here. So this isn't like the boxing model. But he walked into a show where there's no easy fights. I mean, everybody here are killers. So if you perform the way that you performed here twice, you know, there's some guys that come in here and it's a rough go. There's wars and, you know, they'll squeak out a win or pull off a win at the end or whatever. This guy came in and dominated twice.
I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but when he was talking to Laura afterwards, he actually called out Khamzat Chimaev and said that's the fight he'd be interested in. So
let's not get crazy.
Is that who he called out? Khamzat Chimaev, the man we put the poll in, right now sitting at 49% Nickal, 51% Chimaev. Wow. Okay. See, I like that.
Crazy here. You know, it's funny. We were in matchmaking today, and we were just talking about Khamzat and, you know, possibilities and how fucking good that guy really is.
I mean, you got to think. Like, forget the Izzy fight. Just Khamzat versus Bo Nickal. You know, Bo's got to get a couple of fights under his belt. But if he starts smeshing people, I mean, come on.
You know? I mean, you saw it in this last fight. Kevin Holland to get beat the way that, well, Kevin expected it, but, you know, for everybody else, you know, to see it happen the way that it happened, nobody saw that coming but Kevin.
Good call back there. The rest of the night, all finishes. I mean, you go with 5 contracts again. Any of the others names stand? I mean, obviously this was the Bo Nickal show, but any of the other names stand out tonight that you?
Yeah, I thought Mateus was fun, man. That guy came out and dominated. I like his energy. I like, you know, I love his confidence. Interesting. You know, there's a lot of different interesting styles tonight. This kid, Rafael, I love how he, you know, you usually get these guys that are ground and pound guys. Every position you move into, this guy hurts you. He never stops punching. I mean, the stats of how many punches he landed tonight on the ground were nasty. You know, like I said, the boys told me that Jack Jenkins is actually a really good kickboxer. He's on a 7-fight win streak. Be interesting to see him fight again.
I want to try something really quick. Hold on 1 second.
Hold
on a second here. Let me try something. I'm gonna have a little fun. Let's have a little fun here. Window capture. I'm gonna try to have a little fun here. You guys want one's in the chat if you want to have fun. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it does, it'd be hilarious. Hold on, let's try this. Okay. Will this work? Okay. I tell you what, there's a reason why I get paid the big bucks over here. This is the reason why I get paid the big bucks over here. All right, guys. All right, ready for this? Ready? Best show on fucking YouTube right now. Okay, hold on a second. Give me a second here. God, I'm good at this, guys. All right, hold on a second. I'll see you later. Okay, Dana. All right, Dana. All right, go for it, bud.
Patterson started off a little slow tonight, and then he started to ramp it up. He looked good. He had some good submission attempts, and then ended up pulling off a beautiful sub, and then Bo Nickal. I mean, it was a fun night.
The last one of the season, of course. I mean, I know you love this show. So what can you tell us about the future of the Contender Series? I mean, is it going to be a full year at the same time? And you had mentioned maybe this thing will be on.
What do you guys think about Dana White on the show? Hosting the MMA-Holes. We got you covered, baby. We got you covered. You thought we couldn't get Dana White on the show? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got him here. All right, Dana. First question, Dana White.
ESPN, the network at some point. So what can you tell us about the next season?
Well, this season's gotten more attention than any season we've ever done. You know, we've been trending worldwide on Tuesdays for this season, and obviously, the amount of talent now that's coming out of this show is insane. Now you're
Make sure you fucking like this stream, share this stream. Say, holy shit, Dana White's on the MMA-Holes.
Starting to see Canada just opened up. Australia just opened up. We met with some of the politicians from Australia today at the office, and now that that's happening, you're going to see a lot of these small shows, pumping out a lot more talent this next year. So next season should be great.
Nice. Just a couple quick ones outside the show tonight. We learned that Aspen Ladd was released. You touched on that previously.
Oh, this should be good. Aspen Ladd. Dana White, just stand by for a second here. Aspen Ladd finally got the axe. She can't make weight.
I guess, can you talk about the decision? I mean, clearly
We keep losing Dana's ear, though, but don't worry about that.
weight miss factored in there, but, I mean, could she go to 145? Or, what was the discussion about?
No, we tried to work with her. She's a great kid. She's a really nice person, and, it's never fun when you have somebody who's actually talented. She's a talented fighter, but part of the job is making weight. I mean, she's not made weight so many times. It had to happen. So, not something you want to do, but something that had to be done.
Fair enough. And last thing for me, can you tell us what the heck is going on Saturday night that no fans, no media is going to be allowed in the building? That we haven't seen something like this.
Oh, we just figured that you guys have been so busy lately, we'd give you guys a night off.
Oh. Come on, hold on a second here. Hold on.
She's a talented fighter, but part of the job is making weight. I mean, she's not made weight so many times. It had to happen. So.
All right, chat. What do you think? What is the reason why they're not putting the media in? Here comes the question.
Not something you want to do, but something that had to be done.
Fair enough. And last thing for me, can you tell us what the heck is going on Saturday night that no fans, no media is going to be allowed in the building? That we haven't seen something like this.
Oh, we just figured that you guys have been so busy lately, we'd give you guys a night off. Guys are here on Tuesdays, you're here on Saturdays. Kevin actually showed up today. I mean, we needed to give you guys a break. So
what is going on? What is that about?
You're welcome.
I'm calling shenanigans on that one. What's
the
secret?
You're welcome. If there's anything else I can do for you guys this week, let me know.
What the fuck? What is going on? So if you don't know, now you know. Dana White, the UFC, no media is going to be allowed at this event. There was rumors that Zuckerberg bought out the place or something for them, rented it out, having something going on there. I don't know what the deal is, but what do you think in the chat? That's crazy. And he's not answering the question.
But Dana, that comes so soon because we have a week off in 2 weeks, so we can actually work this Saturday if you'd like us to. We don't mind.
Yeah, you guys just stay home, order a pizza and watch the fights, take them in, and enjoy yourselves.
Wow, he's not even answered. This is so weird.
We find out on Saturday what the big secret is.
There's no big secret. I mean, we're just closing. Little troublemaker over here. I know she's been poking around all week and cryptic tweets and she thinks she's got something, but she doesn't have enough to announce it.
I think it's just a nice change of pace that you're doing something for the media that you love.
It's I love you guys, and I can't do enough for you. So
what could it be? Zuckerberg has been training, must be big. So what is it? Yeah, it's got to be something pretty freaking big, right? What is it, chat? What do you think? Dana won't spill the beans. So weird. We've never seen this before.
We can tell.
We just wanted to give you guys, a nice weekend off with your families and relax and enjoy yourselves.
You mentioned Hamza and how talented he was and what potential fights there are for him. I think people have been talking about Paulo Costa and stuff like that. Is that one you're looking at, or what sort of names are we expecting Hamza?
There's obviously the 170 and 185 pounds. There was a big beef today at matchmaking, whether he can make 170 pounds, whether we should even let him make 170 pounds again. So those are all the things that we're kicking around right now.
Which side of that beef are you on?
Well, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm in the what does he want to do? Where does he want to be, and what does he want to do? Does he want to make 170 and go for the title at 170, or does he want to go to 185 and go for the title there?
Going off that, Kevin Holland sort of suggested he's retired from MMA. I'm curious, have you spoken to him, and is that true, or what do you think he's feeling right now?
We talked about that too. Obviously, I'm really close to this kid, and I like him a lot. And I think when you are competing in a sport like this, and you've done the things that Kevin Holland has done, he gets out of the fight with Brunson and realizes that he needs to work on his wrestling more. So he dives in, starts working on his wrestling, and I think when what happened to him happens to you. I don't know.
Wow. So do you think it's real? Like, I still feel like Kevin Holland's going to come back, but is it real? Kevin Holland, is that it? Are we done with loudmouth, big mouth, Kevin Holland? The street vigilante. What do you think, chat? It seems like Dana White's going that direction. This kind of feels like the same thing as Henry Cejudo. Remember, we're like, nah, Henry's not retired. And then Dana White kind of answered like this. And sure enough, Henry was retired. Even though he says he's come back a million times. Maybe he is. I see Mattis says he's done. I think having Dana host here tonight made him weird. Did the MMA-Holes mods sleep in? Nah, retired to work in wrestling. That can't be it. He'll be back next year. Kevin Hall knows he can improve in wrestling. Kevin's soul is weak. Interesting.
I think you lay in bed at night and go, holy shit, how did that happen to me? And, he's an emotional guy. So I think his emotions got the best of him, and just take some time, get back in the gym, and whatever he wants to do, obviously, I love the kid. Whatever he wants to do, he can do. But I think retiring is it's a little too soon for him to retire.
Thanks, Dana.
Okay, so he thinks it's too soon for him to retire. So I guess Kevin Holland's even telling the boss he doesn't know what he wants to do. It's fascinating. Kevin Holland will retire and drop an album soon. The Glove Touch's dad is registered sex offender. Look into it. Is that the same? What didn't that guy go away? What happened to that guy? That guy had a weird picture of him. Is that the same dude or is it a different guy? Let's see. And Hayes Jones, excuse me. How has nobody asked about Conor's absence from USADA? So USADA addressed it already. There's a whole article about it that they went into detail about it. So if you're interested, just search Conor and USADA and it'll pop right up. It's a whole thing. Like I don't want to dive down the whole fucking USADA road again. It's just like we did a whole stream on it. So just go check it out.
Thank you for the night off as well.
My pleasure, brother.
Hey, Dana. Now that season 6 is wrapped, do you have like a top 3 prospects that you're very high on?
I think the 3 guys that were up tonight for the
Rosas, Bo Nickal, and I can't think of anyone else. I know there's some other good guys.
Video game, off the top of my head would be the top 3. This kid Mateus looks good. We'll see what he does when he gets in the UFC. The difference with Joe Pyfer is Pyfer actually went into the UFC and looked damn good in his first fight. So, yeah.
Are there anybody that you can see like maybe Sean O'Malley status where they can really break through and get...
Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal, 100%. Again, all 3 kids that were up for the video game. Pyfer's got a lot of steam. Right after that fight, I flew him out that following Saturday, and he was taking pictures and signing autographs that night. So you can imagine, I'm sure his visibility is much, much higher now.
It's interesting. We were just talking about that, like being a star. I kind of don't. Now I'm thinking it's weird. being in the UFC game as like, so each year, you know, whoever's the most shining star from the Contender Series gets in the UFC game. That's actually kind of cool.
Super chat.
Super chat. What do we got here? Guido.
The nanobots got into Uncle Dana too. Folded hands.
They did. They got into Uncle Dana. Thank you, Guido, in a Speedo for the $2 donation. Come on, let's go. I mean, what? Wonderful. Thank you, Guido. Appreciate that. I mean, high production show here. We got Dana White on the show. I mean, this is an epic night here. Smash the like button. So it's like a slap in the face to the existing fighters on the roster that aren't in the game, that a guy from the Contender Series gets it. But it's kind of cool as a fan seeing it. I guess it's not bad. It's not terrible. What do you guys think? Fighters getting into the game from the Contender. At first, I was like, it's kind of lame. But now I'm thinking about it. If it's every season of the Contender Series, they pick the biggest star and throw him in the video game. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Unfair to the fighters, but cool, I guess, in some sort of way. I don't know. What do you think? Dana, what do you think, bud? Good marketing. It's not just yeah, I mean, you get another fresh face. You like, people want to play the game again. So I guess the New World Order hates the press and runs used cars. Adolf. Okay. But I'm losing brain cells now. All right, Little Seal's blocking Adolf. Yeah, just block him. Just listen. There's no need.
The Raul Rosas Jr. from last week, his YouTube video got up over 1 million views. His social media blew up. Like, are you surprised how much traction he got?
No. I mean, to be 17 and come in and compete the way that he did. And the reality is this show now, I mean, if you come in and you perform and you do well on this show, people know who you are.
McKenzie, Dern, and Xiaonan is fighting this weekend. Is it safe to say, maybe the winner of that gets like a Rose Namajunas?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
And then finally for me, just last two, do you have a main event for UFC 282 yet?
Where is it?
Las Vegas in December.
Yeah.
Is it Yuri versus Glover?
We'll announce it soon.
I think it is Yuri Glover. I think that's what everyone's leaking. And judging by Dana's face, I would imagine that's it.
And finally, are there any other American locations next year that you're already planning on going, like that you can tease? I know that you were looking at Seattle, Boston, Atlanta. Is there anything?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Thank you.
Yep.
Dana, when you're talking about Hamzat and whether or not which weight division you're gonna let him fight in, are you having a discussion with him and his team when deciding this?
Yes.
Where do they seem to be falling on this?
That was the big debate we had today in the matchmaking meeting. One guy said one thing, one guy said another thing, and then I said, well, what does he really want? Somebody get in there and figure out what he really wants to do, and let's figure it out and let's make a fight.
Talking about expanding, and you said you're having now world leaders, if you want to say that, from Australia coming to the offices here.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, if you look at what we've done in the last year with Gates, and I mean, we're breaking records everywhere we go. We were on.
He's every time we're breaking records. Every time Dana gets on the mic, he's breaking every single record. Like, we're just breaking records all the time. Just we're just walking into record stores and just breaking all the records.
This unbelievable sellout streak. So, yeah, these arenas, these arenas want us to come. So, I mean, imagine our first fight back in Brazil. Imagine our first fight back in Canada. Imagine our first fight back in Australia. It's, as we start going into these other countries and places we haven't been in a long time, it's going to be nuts.
What was their demeanor like? Because they had pretty stringent lockdowns during.
Yeah, I would say if you looked around the world, other than China, I mean, I would say Australia was the worst.
They seem to be changing their tune a lot.
Yeah. No, as far as they're telling us now, all the restrictions have been lifted. So
nice.
So we're looking at it.
And then last night you were on Tucker Carlson's show.
Right.
Did anyone see that? I heard it was all over social media. I don't watch Tucker Carlson, but did anyone see it? Was it any good? If you're into the politics stuff.
A lot of nice things to say about you. talking about the COVID and everything. You brought up Mike Tyson and the island he had access to. How did that conversation go with Mike? And
yeah, so he gave me the guy's name. Hunter and I called him, and you remember what island it was, Hunter? Antigua.
Was it actual consideration?
Lucas, he was crying about it. I saw him put something on Twitter, like he was going on some sort of, like, I don't know, rant. Thank you, Andrew, for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. I saw Luke was tweeting about something. I hate when he fucking gets all politics. Like, what the fuck? Tucker is awesome. Was he right wing? I guess. Tucker an a-hole. So Tucker's an a-hole. Tucker is awesome. I guess we're split. Was he just like a shock personality type guy? I've never heard a thing he said. Political rant. I called him out. Tucker rules. Trump 2024. He's Fox News. All right, so my dad would definitely know who he is. Let's see. Tucker is a friend with Alex Jones. Tucker Carlson shouted out the MMA-Holes last night. Yeah, I don't know. Tucker is a Republican, but hilario. Oh, so he's probably one of those shocking, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't follow any of that stuff.
That, well, maybe.
Tucker's a coward.
Oh, I was interested in it, but until we got on the phone, they had literally no infrastructure. So, you know, that was like the first call that we made outside of the United States to build like a bubble on an island. That was our first call. They were very accommodating. They were very nice people, but it would have cost a shitload of money to go there and do it.
And then what was also brought up during that interview is Trump said that you were pretty much the only sports figure that was essential in all of sports.
Very nice of him.
It's true. He's not wrong. Like, Dana, the fucking pandemic happens, and Dana says the show goes on. He kept it going. And this pandemic fizzled away, and the UFC just kept going. No one fucking died. People got sick, but people got sick everywhere. Dana White literally, listen, say what you will about the man, whatever his political views are or anything. Dana White legit said he looked everyone in the fucking eye and says, I'm fucking doing this. Now, here's the deal. If Trump wasn't in office, Dana would not have been able to pull this off. If Biden was in office, the UFC would have been just stopped. But because he had the president in his pocket, he was able to move forward, and look what happened. It's the God's honest truth. Whether you hate Trump or like Trump, whether you like Dana or hate Dana, that is the fact. That is a complete fact. And look at the shit-eating grin on Dana's face. He won. He fucking won. Everyone told him not to do it. He was getting shit on by the media, putting people's lives in danger. No one died. Everyone was fine.
Yeah, you know, obviously a lot of people do feel that that is the case.
If and when I ever leave, I mean, the UFC, like I said last night to Tucker, I mean, you know, got a great team in place. Obviously, I hopefully have built a business that will.
Wonderful.
We got Cenci coming in.
Wasn't Luke like little bitch boy Ariel shaming the if only to jocks sniff them later when they succeeded?
It's crazy, man, how people flipped, you know? It's crazy. The media was going so hard on the UFC, and Dana was saying to them, he was saying, this is your, like, without us, you would not be working. Like, if the UFC did not do what they had to do, everyone would be out of work. That covers the sport, that fights in the sport, that works in the UFC. Like, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's so crazy. Whoa, look at Dana's face there. Looks like someone stuck a pinky in his ass.
Last many years after I'm dead, will the UFC
Said Dono just surprised Dana. Yeah, he was shocked, man.
It will be very different when I'm gone. It'll be different, you know. It won't go away.
But like you said, there's no near future plans in that.
No.
All right, so Dana's saying that he's not planning to leave the UFC. Listen, he loves the attention, man. Dana loves this. He loves the spotlight. He loves what he could build, and he knows there's more he can do to expand the brand. He is having a blast. You saw his backyard in our last stream. I mean, the dude is just chilling. Why would he leave? Why would he fucking leave? He's living the dream. He's loving he goes to work loving what he does. He doesn't have to work, but he's just keeping himself busy. What stress does he really have? Like, you have these fake, silly things going on, fights falling apart. Who cares? Another person will just step in, lying about breaking every record. Like, he's just having the best time of his life. He's the man. He needs to stay. So that means Rogan, I guess, is going to stay too.
No, I'm here. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm here to stay.
So when's the next season of Contenders going to be starting?
Shit, I don't know. Do you know, Linares? Yeah. Don't know. I can't wait, though. I love Tuesdays, man. This is a fun show.
What are you going to do with your Tuesdays?
I'll figure something out. Kevin, you came all the way here tonight. No questions? No? It was good.
Kevin Ioli he's talking to?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. And, yeah. You guys done with me?
I don't understand how the media, like, gets credentials to this shit and doesn't have a question. Like, what the fuck? Just make something up, man. There's a million. Like, I don't know how you run out of questions. You ever see his press conferences that last 2 seconds because no one has questions? What the fuck is the media even doing there?
Thanks for everything this season, you guys. We appreciate it.
All right, so Dana White stopping by the show. Wow. For the first time ever, the boss man. The boss man coming on. I can't believe that just happened. I honestly can't believe it. Like, my dreams came true tonight on the MMA-Holes. Dana White came on the show. I tell you what. That's why this channel is the best in the fucking world. I mean, come on. No one does it like the MMA-Holes. No one could possibly do what we do here on this show. Constantly innovating, constantly thinking on the fly. And that's why we got 200 likes over here on the box. Let's go, baby. Keep on smashing up that like button if you had a good time tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We have a fantastic guest tomorrow night. You will see in the community section, actually. Check it out if you want to get us, a little sneak peek who's coming on. He had a fantastic win in his last fight, a finish, very emotional. We're going to find out about his story here on the show, ask all the crazy questions, hang with the boys.
Hang with the boys.
Big thanks to our sponsors over here, CBDX.com, MyBookie.ag, Head Rush, and Sheath Underwear. The promo codes for the discount is MMA-Holes. Thank you to them. ESPN Plus, the link in the description and the live chat. You can actually, use that link and help us out. It's a promo link that does a wonderful, wonderful job keeping us alive. The poll for tonight, Nickal or Chimaev, who wins? And by the way, Bo Nickal got a finish in the first round in the contract. 52% of our community say Bo Nickal defeats Khamzat Chimaev. Well, how about that? That's what the people are saying. Thank you, Julian Lane, for coming on the show. We'll see you tomorrow night on this channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole! You thought we were done. We are not done. Because Ride Santa Cruz is the top fucking dog. Top dog. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the words. Dog. 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 Top dog. Sing it in the chat. Dog. Just when you thought we were done, Ride Santa Cruz with a $20 donation is celebrating for being the top dog. Dog. Ready, chat?